The maximum buy-in today will actually be 50,000. We do have a few, just yeah, a couple of them who have already bought in. And seat number one is Gio. He bought in for 20,000 total. And of course, after Gio is going to be a Wind in seat number two from China. And seat number three is going to be Takuya. There, the camera's starting to move around right now in this first hand. Bob Kim, along with Takura. We have two Takuras here. Kirvy from the Philippines is in seat 6. 8K in seat number 7. And Rosco in seat number 8. And in seat number 9 is Joel Tupas. So we're going to get to this hand that is ongoing.
That's 600, 6. Fold, 6A. Four, no color.
So no action much in that hand. So again, we have a few Filipinos here. Gio is in seat number 1. He is from the Philippines, along with Rosco, who's also from the Philippines, and also 4 players actually. Kirvy, Rosco, Joel. Kirvy's in seat 6, Rosco in seat 8, Joel in seat 9, and Gio, of course, in seat number 1. And Bob Kim, after the raise by Wind in seat number 2. Bob Kim has now moved to seat number 4. He has made a 3-bet to 1,100. And everybody's going to get out of the way. And Wind, he's got a suited one gapper. Might want to see a flop. There you go.
He likes you, he likes you.
No, he always wanted.
And the flop comes Jack 4 Trey. That's actually a miss for both.
That's 700, 4.
But of course, Bob Kim did take the betting lead away after that raise. And the question is, can Win stick around with just queen high? Obviously he can't. But can he turn his queen high into a bluff? That's the question here. Wind, of course, from China. He is 30 years old. He's a business manager. And he's going to stay sticky. He's going to hit as well on the turn with a 9 of spades coming out. So Wind has taken the lead. He's got to check once again. Let's see if Bob Kim continues to fire with just ace high. He has no redraw, but he's got a lot of guts. Here he comes. That is a 2,400 from the Korean. Now the question is, can the gentleman from China stick around with just a pair of 9s? Obviously, that's why he floated on the flop, to see a turn card, which could allow him to take it down. But there's still that 1 over card.
Live na ba? Diba? 30 minutes ba?
Can you call here with a pair of 9s? Apparently Wind has gotten wind of what Bob Kim's doing. Just needs to avoid an ace or a 10. And no ace, no 10 comes on the river, although it does pair 4s. Both players might check on this. There's that check by Wind, and Bob Kim gives up. And Wind catches up on the turn. Oh, everybody's going to go, oh, okay, so it's like that, huh?
1-0.
Someone's keeping score, too. Why call?
No honest guy here. No trust.
You know why he called? Because you're Bob Kim.
1 over.
That's the only reason why he called.
Lalo ka na ba dito nakaraan? Last insurance week,
He wants your money.
Kami rin.
No, I'm also thinking.
Sa sweet ko yan
Also, I do when he bet on the river,
lang.
he maybe bet more than 5,000.
7,000 lang yan. Si Kuya malaki score. Yan na. Tapos si Kuya malaki score.
Yeah, we do have a few new players at this table.
First to exit.
Takuya in seat number 3. Takuya Moda is a 46-year-old investor from Japan. He bought it for the maximum, as did Bob Kim.
Raise 400.
Indot,
7.
In seat 6 is Kirvy. We've seen him before, but that's a long time ago. He is back, bought it for $26,000, 39-year-old engineer. It looks like we got a raise from 8K, the silent killer from Japan. And he gets 2 customers, Gio in seat 1 and Wind in seat 2. And the flop is beautiful for Gio because he just hit a straight. It is on the idiot side though. Let's see what AK does. He does have an open ender with bottom pair.
700. 7.
That's enough to keep on betting 700. Does Gio pump it up now?
Meron twice dito. Depende
4.
pa
6.
rin.
1.
Pagkanta nila.
Gio's just going to make the call. And a gut shot here for Wind might keep him in the hand as well.
Pag gusto lang nila.
Pwede na.
Depende. Depende. Pag gusto nila.
Yep, Wind is going to stick
Pag
around.
natin, walang run twice.
So still 3 players to this turn. As the board now pairs tens, this could be trouble for AK. Because he's got trips.
Check. Sit 1.
Gio's already got a straight. Now it all depends on what Gio wants to do. The ball's on him.
Check. Sit 2.
Gio has decided to check. Now AK is going to fire one more time on this paired board. Hoping that he hits a king on the river,
800.
which is what Wind is trying to buy. Now it's going to be up to Gio. Does he now raise this? He does not have the nuts. He does have a straight, but it's not the nuts. The nut straight would be ace king, and that would not even be the nuts. The absolute nuts would be pocket tens.
Wala pa naman yata. Live na ba? Ha?
Gio decides to make a raise.
Oh,
And he pumps it up to 3,000.
Wala pa raw, wala pa.
Now, if you're 8K, a lot of hands could do this. A made straight with ace king, a made straight with 9-8. Jack 10 could do this. Queen 10 could do this. Pocket jacks, perhaps. But I don't think you can fold trip 10s in this spot, so he's going to have to at least call. River card is a 9, and that is also the 3rd diamond on that board. Gio has lost. He has been, he has a higher straight. That, talking about AK's got a higher straight. And AK's just going to make the call. He did river Gio, though,
River.
for a higher straight. And Gio, who bought in for only 20,000, is going to take a big hit there on that river. So again, it was really up to Gio what he wanted to do on the turn. He did the right thing, but he was up against trips that wasn't going to go away. So the big first pot of the evening will belong to the gentleman from Japan, the 31-year-old businessman, 8K, who was able to river the Philippine entrepreneur, Gio.
No action.
Well, at least now we got a lot of Filipinos at this table, Gio being one of them. As we said earlier, Kirvy is back from like a long time ago. We're seeing Rosco for the first time in seat number 8. There he is in the black shirt. And of course, Joel Tupas in seat number 9, also Filipino. Rosco bought in for 40K, and Joel bought in for 30 grand.
4, 6, 7. 4, 6, 8.
Just a call here coming from Kirvy in seat number 6, who's going by the name
4, 6, 8.
King Queen. Folded now to Takuya. Actually, you got 2 callers now. AK with just the flat call. That's Kong. That's Joel Tupas in seat number 9. And the Wind in seat number 2 from the small blind has made the call. Takuya might opt to raise this. He did raise to 1,400. Bob Kim, who's just limped in the straddle, he's now going to 3-bet to 4,000. I mean, how wild is that? You play a straddle and you get big slick. Now Kirvy, aka King Queen, was the first to come in. He is playing in position. Now the thing is, Joel Tupas also's got ace king in seat number 9, but the pot's still too small for him to jam. So he might want to put in a 4-bet I mean, he's got the best position if he just chooses to call.
4,000 total.
He's asking for how much? 4,000 total. He's in the best position. He can just flat. But again, AK is not a made hand. Ace King is not a made hand. And those blue chips are worth 1,000 each.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, he's got all in. He doesn't care how much the pot is.
Go.
Wind is thinking about it. And look at Bob Kim. He's not smiling.
Oh my God! You open it.
Takuya's out of there. Now Bob Kim has a decision to make.
Oh my God!
He could be up against a pocket pair. Queens, kings, aces, you name it. And remember, that was just a flat coming from Joel Tupas, a.k.a. Kong, in seat 9. You're Bob Kim. The last thing you want is to walk into aces or kings. I mean, queens, you're flipping. But aces or kings, they have you crushed.
All in, 6 more.
And he's also moved all in. That's the way to do it.
Then now he's thinking, why will he put 4,000
And
inside?
suddenly, Kirvy, who made a raise and a call with Jack 10 suited, is in it for all his chips. If he does make the call, of course he can't. Jack 10, so he's gonna stay out of there, and it's gonna be a chop. At least that's what it looks like now.
Chop na lang.
So you do have to play the board.
Oh!
How about that? A sweat card, a sweat card. Bob Kim's got the ace of hearts. What is the river card? One more. He gets it to him and he gets it. A wild hand. Bob Kim with ace king defeats Kong, who's got ace king.
Clubs or diamonds.
Six
Or clubs.
back. 4 hearts.
Wow.
Runner. I think they're going to run it twice.
Club.
Even though clubs. This is 6. One more club to chop. And ace not going to do it. A club and a club alone is going to need it. Be needed for the chop. No.
Very good.
So they ran it twice. And twice it went the way of the Korean Bob Kim, who now officially takes the biggest pot of the night because he did cover Kong, Joel Tupas, who's going to have to reload. Joel was playing 30,000. And such are the breaks of the game. That second run was all clubs. That would have been sick to just chop it right there. But what a hand for Bob Kim. Ace King versus Ace King. And Bob Kim's Ace King defeats Joel Tupas' Ace King. Even if they ran it twice. So is that what is that? Yeah, some have been returned. So apparently Joel did cover Bob.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, did they chop it though? On the second time they chop it? Not quite sure.
No rake, meron team.
Next time.
Sorry.
No, kuya.
Tol, timbre mo pag ano na.
Fine, that's fine.
What do you got to open this? Is it pocket jacks or something?
Ace Queens? Ace X, another ace came out.
Or pocket deuce, I don't know.
You guys are gonna see it in the replay. Don't worry about it.
Cold. Link, cold, full back. 3 back.
Yeah, the cold call was what threw everybody off. That's actually right. It did feel like pocket 10s or something like that.
Raise 500, chip 6.
This time, King Queen, aka Kirvy, the 29-year-old engineer, has a legit raising hand. Ace, Jack of diamonds. He gets the call from Ruru, aka Rosco, who is in seat number 8. Gio is also going to call from seat 1. We got the Filipinos going up against each other. Rosco in seat 8, Joel in seat 9. And this is going to be, sorry, Joel's not in the hand. It's actually Kirvy, Rosco, and Gio. And this is going to be action-packed. 9-7-6, Gio with a gut shot, a bunch of overcards for these two gentlemen. So Gio feels that he's ahead with his gut shot. And of course, the overs are going to stick around. One folded already. Then we're going to have a jack come out on the turn, which will give Kirvy the lead with a pair of jacks. Still no straight coming from Gio, but he must stick around for one more street because... Let's see if he calls here for this gut shot. I mean, he opened because he had the draw. He's down to 11,200. Did not expect to get donked at. I mean, 8-10 does make the straight. 8-10 had the straight from the flop. Gio is not going to pursue. So well played by the man they call King Queen. Once again, thank you for joining us in our continuing coverage of Masters Poker Live. This is our Thursday night habit. And I'm Commissioner Arms back with you after missing last week. Because we were stuck over at the Okada, Manila. For the Manila Super Stack. Manila Mega Stack, rather. Got Kong making the raise. And call by wind in the cutoff position. Our graphics is going to catch up. It's heads up actually to this flop of Jack 10-4. There has been a check.
7.
700.
Gio, who has folded this hand actually. Wind is the one with the 5-4, and the flop did come Jack 10 deuce.
4, 6, 9,
And with that bold move by Wind with 5 high, he takes it down. Pardon our graphics, that sort of threw me off there, but yeah, Wind has been a little active. We saw this a couple of weeks ago from him as well. Can turn it on and also slow things down. So apparently there's going to be a reload coming from Joel Tupas, aka Kong. I believe that reload is for about 20,000. Judging by the blue chips that just landed in seat 9. Gio's pretty close to that as well. After flopping a straight a few hands ago, then losing to a higher straight on the river.
You don't want to win?
I don't want to win.
Wow.
No.
Okay, give me the chips.
No.
You don't want to win? Give me the chips.
No.
Not quite sure why Kirvy's saying he doesn't want to win. He's actually got a pretty good position. I'm sorry, that is actually Takuya. Takuya Arikake, the 26-year-old IT specialist in Japan. Only bought him for 13.
Give it to me, Iris.
Okay.
AK has made a raise from under the gun and gets one customer so far in Kong in seat number 9. That's Joel Tupas. Takuya interested from the cutoff with Queen 10. And this is a ridiculous price for Kirvy King Queen. Make the call with 6-4 of diamonds. 4 players to this flop of Ace, Queen, 8. So Kong has paired. And we have 8K with a gut shot. Takuya also paired his Queen. So Kong with the top pair with a not so sexy kicker.
7.
Goes check, check. Since it's multi-way, here comes Kong. Seeing where he is with his aces. 700. And a call by 8K with a gut shot.
6 fold, 7 fold.
So surprisingly, hold on, it's Takuya actually who made the call. There are two Takuyas here. That's getting me confused.
7.
Takuya Moda is in seat 3, and Takuya Arikaki is in seat 5.
Hit the bet.
Turn card is the King of Clubs.
700.
It's still top pair for Kong, and still pair of queens for Takuya, and he continues to call. If a 10 comes out on the river, that would make it wild. The 4. Kong gets the check mark, and he really believes he's been ahead from the get-go.
Hit the
And he keeps firing, that's 2,000. Or is that 1,400? In the form of 2 blue chips.
C3 fold.
Pera sa loob.
Good extraction, and of course you're going to show the ace.
Kakachaw ba?
Ace king. Wala pa eh. Mamaya pag ano,
Listening to
kunin mo.
what Joel Tupas was saying, he said he got lucky,
Yes, no.
but he only showed the ace.
Small kicker. You see, you still hit an ace.
He's being read by wind right now. Got an ace with a small kicker.
Why this room is always so hot? Is it
No?
Hey, once again, you're probably wondering what you're watching right now. We're going to join you guys in the stream in a few seconds. You're watching Masters Poker Live, and of course, this is from the Masters Poker Club on Bocobo Street in Malate, Manila. This is a live game that is happening on the 2nd floor, but if you want to participate in the live games happening on the 1st floor, we got 25, 50, 50, 100, 100, 200, all going on downstairs, and this place is open from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. daily.
Hit to raise
So
1,000.
come on, jump in if you're in the area.
Hit 4 fold. Hit 5 fold. Hit 6 fold. Hit 7 fold.
Mini brace? How much?
Hit 8 fold. 1,200 fold. Hit 9 fold.
From the +2, just a
Saan
call.
mali nag-arila dito sa banyo? Baba?
Too many na, too many na.
Ah, yes, yes. Meron. Pwede naman sa banyo, di ba?
Hit 1
Gio's gonna go
fold.
all in. It's a great move for him, as he's got a pocket pair. He's ahead right now, and anybody else wants to put in some money,
Medyo matapang sa akin itong baka masay pala.
you're going to have to pay.
Saan lighter mo kay Joel? Doon, pinakuha ko sa baba. Ay, ito pala, ito pala. Ay, doon.
Why would I put this?
Ay, doon.
There you're gonna put it. Because he was being blocked. Now Kong with King 10. You remember he just reloaded for 20,000. Gio's got 11,200 all in.
Baccarat.
Ace king.
That's even a 0 in Baccarat, sir.
Ace king.
So Gio's gonna take it down, uncontested with a pair of queens, and both hands would have been worth
Doon ako
0 in
natalo
Baccarat.
ganina sa ace king.
Ano talaga?
Ace king para siya ace king run. Ay lang yan, hindi pa nag-flowering second para hindi mo
Shop talaga.
Shop lang talaga.
Just behind, so behind, you know. Queens, and then he called 200.
Yeah.
I raised, then he erased.
Dangerous, dangerous.
Dangerous.
Once again, you are still watching our
Flip
continuing
tayo.
coverage of Masters
Oh, mag-flip.
Poker Live.
Ah, dito na.
Thank you.
100.
Hit 9 fold.
We're jumping into the next hand as well.
Hit 1 fold.
Call.
Hit 2 fold. Hit 3 fold.
I just want to say hi to Kuya Milbs, aka Milford
brother.
Bautista,
Oh,
who is watching the stream right now. I'm just checking the comments right now.
Hit 6 fold.
Got Hippolito Ever is watching. AJ Pena is also watching. He's commenting on the Ace King hand earlier. Look at this. Is it a family pot or what? Got 7 players in this one. Ace, King, 7. Let me trace it. We got top pair for Ruru. That would be in seat number 8. That's Rosco, the 37-year-old
Hit to check.
businessman. Gio's actually got pocket jacks, but he's got 2 overs to contend with. And it's going to be the gentleman from Japan. firing into this one with 2 pair, actually. King 7 for
Six,
Taku.
raise.
Takuya.
1,800.
And the flush draw is going to make a raise
Ano masakit, kuya?
from
Wala pa ba?
King Queen.
Siya, wala pa?
Hit to fold.
Bakit ganun? Ba't wala?
He's going to fold the jacks and it's going to go down. How about the fold with top pair
Hindi makita ng Jer.
earlier? So Taku versus King Queen, aka Kirby, who made a 3-bet here. The only thing that Taku probably be worried about right now in this unraised pot would be A7. Maybe pocket 7.
Hindi, wala pa na
King 7 can't fold this to 1 bet.
Hit 5, re-raise.
Ah, but he makes a re-raise. 3-bet, he feels he's ahead. And a call
Call.
Oh,
coming from King Queen, probably sensing that a spade is
kailangan
coming
ng
up.
hand eh.
Would he be right on this turn card? It is not. It's a 4 of hearts. So King Queen, in order for him to get Taku out of this hand, well, Taku's just gone all in. I don't think Mr. King Queen, aka Kirvy, can make this call. Although if you're in a gambling mood, you might want to call off the rest. It's only 8,050,
Timbre mo, pag
and he's got about 19,000 behind. So what's it gonna be? How much is that pot?
850 pesos.
Pot's about 18,000. So you do the math, 8,000 to call a pot of about 18,000 on a draw. It's not even the nut draw.
Have so many different beverages. No, I'm talking about that. Behind
Which?
bar. No. I don't need.
This is mine.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Then what about that one? Oh.
Wait, chicken skin?
No. I'm too fat to eat that now.
Somebody's talking about chicken skin already.
You guys are
They're not even
Oh,
thinking
coming from King Queen.
85 kilo.
That's actually the first
Oh,
time
okay.
that Takuya, he's going to show the king. King 7 he shows. It's the first time that Takuya he actually made a move. He's 26 years old. In the IT industry, only bought in for 13,000. In fact, that's the smallest buy-in. Max buy-in here is 50.
Before it was
Bought in for
cool, now it's
13
so
and
hot.
already made a profit.
Can you please sit down? Yeah. Thank you.
All right, Shaman is asking, Shaman Izudin is asking, how do we book a slot to play live? This is a great question. All right, Shaman, if you're listening to me right now, just come over to Masters Poker Club on Thursday earlier than 4 p.m. before they start. And wait around, and you could be, you're going to have to sign up and say, I want to be on the stream. Then you get your buy-in ready, and then when you get selected, you're on the stream, and the stream actually starts at around 8 p.m.
Hit 2, raise 400.
That's it.
Hit 3, re-raise. 1-4. Hit 4-4.
We got some action here again.
Girl.
No shortage of action here.
You have many?
8 fold.
Ah.
Hit 10 fold.
I'm lawyer first.
Of course. That is good.
Hit 2 call. What's up?
Loyal to BTS? Loyal to girlfriend, right?
Yeah, looks like we got a caller heads up to this flop right now. It is Wind versus Takuya. Boy, Wind's got a VPIP off the charts tonight.
Hit 3.
He's got a VPIP higher than Bob Kim's, and that's saying a lot.
They're hot here.
Bob Kim's usually in every hand. Queen 6-3, Rainbow. Nothing for anyone. But Takuya's going to continue here with ace high. And we're talking about the Takuya from seat 3. That would be Takuya Moda. It was in the +2 against Wind in the +1. I'm not quite sure if Wind can float with only one overcard, so he's going to let it go. So Mr. Takuya, the 2 Takuyas, flanking Bob Kim. So the gentleman in the white shirt, Takuya Moda, making his first move. Actually, he did buy in for the maximum. He and Bob Kim of Korea, the gentleman beside him, did buy in for the maximum of 50,000. And next up would be Rosco or Ruru in seat number 8, who bought in for 40 grand. Joel Tupas has already reloaded for an additional 20, so he's now playing 50. Talking about Kong after Bob Kim took a majority of his stack in that ace king, ace queen, rather ace king
Like danger?
exchange where Bob Kim's ace king beat
Sometimes
the ace king of Joel Tupas.
that depends.
Yeah.
Again, watching us on the stream, just want to say hi.
Calls, rather.
Ang laki na ng
To
barang.
some of our friends who are watching here. Victor Michael Gamboa is watching. And Shamin acknowledged the message earlier. Of course, Kuya Mills, Gilbert Bautista, AJ Pena, and 57 of you watching on the stream tonight. Still quite early. Tell your friends. It is 9:11 in the Philippines. We got a raise and a re-raise, just a call and a re-raise. Call and a raise. No customers for Kirvy, the 29-year-old engineer who goes by the name of King Queen tonight. And over his buy-in, well, actually short of his buy-in, he came in for 26,000.
From playing too much Filipino after a while. He started to Filipino.
Small bit right?
Gio still sticking around after getting a hit early.
Yeah, remember. Yeah.
And I would think in this table, Gio would be the conversationalist. The entrepreneur from Manila. First to act and under the gun would be Takuya Moda. In seat number 3, did not straddle.
Raise 400.
And immediately fires. Of course, our blinds are 5,100 today. It was at 2,550 a few days ago, last week actually. And now a 3-bet coming from Bob Kim. With ace jack of spades. Everybody has stepped aside.
Dead money.
Have fun, have fun.
It looks like Takuya is going to have to make the call after raising from under the gun. So it is Japan versus Korea on this flop of King, Trey, Deuce, 2 spades. Bob Kim has the nut flush draw. Takuya's got jack high. And that's going to do it. Bob Kim going to take down another pot. He's going to show the ace jack of spades.
Wow.
This card need to go all in now. Then you can do it twice.
Okay, I'm ready to.
I don't know about Bob Kim's luck if they ran it twice.
Say hi to him.
Almost chopped earlier.
Hit 4.
Shout out, shout out.
Shout out. You're a star now.
It's okay, gentlemen. You can give your shout outs anytime you want.
Okay, more alcohol. You shy, more alcohol.
Got a new person in the chat, Kuru Usagi, saying Taku Ganbaru. Hope I said that right. There are like 2 takus on this table again. And seat number 3 is Taku Moda. Seat number 5 is Taku Arikaki. I think they're calling the gentleman in seat number 3 Takuya, and they're calling the guy in seat number 5 Taku.
6 fold.
So our graphics are starting to come back online. Here we go. Taku with just the lip coming from the +1. And we got a raise coming from AK with the King 10. Wynn's got King, Ace Queen, and the action is on him in the small blind.
Win likes
He
action.
just makes the call.
Win loves action. Right?
Hit 5
And
fold.
Taku with the pocket pair is going to come along. We got 3 players into this flop of 9 Trey, 2 clubs. The Wind has
Hit to
the
check.
nut flush draw and he checks it. Taku sees 1
check.
over card to his pocket pair. He checks it. AK sees nobody really interested in this flop.
Hit 7 bet.
So he's going to
2,000.
continue with King High. Wind, of course, has the most to gain at the moment. Look at that. The percentages say he's even ahead, 48% against his other 2 opponents. And he check raises instead.
Okay. Strong move. Strong move.
Didn't see that one coming.
God. Gone with the wind.
I have thought.
Yeah, your chips are gone with the wind, guys.
Hey, good play, bro.
No.
Like a solid, super solid draw coming from Wind.
You don't say it out loud.
So just a nation count now. 4 players from the Philippines, which is rare usually. We got more foreigners than Filipinos. We have 1 player from Japan, that is Wind, who just won that pot. We have a total of 3 players from Japan, the 2 Takuyas and AK, and the lone Korean Bob Kim, who's sipping what looks to be not San Miguel this time. To be something a little bit harder.
Sit 5 fold. Sit 6 fold. 7 fold.
Just a call here from early, coming from Kirvy,
Sit 1 fold.
Mr. King Queen.
Sit 2
And
fold.
Roscoe in seat 8. Ruru is going to make the call. This could start a phalanx of callers.
Sit 3. Raise 1,300.
There's a raise from Takuya with ace-3 suited
Not coming, but
from the small blind. So it's a squeeze after seeing all this dead money come in. Dead money number 1 in the muck. Kong. Ruru out of there. Hey, how about Kong? Sticking around from the hijack position.
maybe my telephone charging.
This is an interesting move here by Joel Tupas, aka Kong, defending with 10-4 from the hijack. And he is rewarded for the moment by hitting a 10 on the flop.
My
Flop is Queen 10-6 Rainbow.
my telephone. Maybe
The
I
Betting
order
lead
charge.
still belongs to Takuya Moda of Japan.
Oh,
Sit 8 fold.
Flicks in 1,200, quickly called by Kong. Now we're going to go to a turn card, which is the 5 of spades. See if Takuya slows down. He has not picked up a redraw.
yeah, I order charge.
Let's see if Kong comes in. No, he decides to play it slow and check it. River cards the 3, which now gives Takuya a pair, but it is the 3rd spade on the board.
Sit 3 check.
Not shoot.
No, 10 only.
Sit 9
And they
check.
will go to a check. How about that? From the squeeze, a defense from the hijack. And that's going to bring Mr. Joel Tupas a wild man.
Very good
Yeah, he
play.
already
I
has a
ordered
wild
charge.
man after
But,
that.
Pera sa
Yeah.
basura.
How could you defend me with defend your
You
hijack with that?
I give my
Fighter.
telephone. So charging, please.
Yeah, the squeeze was on already.
Even my hand is better, I think. Maybe it's faster.
It looks like we've got the food coming in at around this time. It is 9:18 local time. And once again, come on over. I mean, you want to be part of the stream, you can, as long as you come early on the Thursday, but you also want to be part of the action. It's happening downstairs in the first floor of the Masters Poker Club here on Bocobo St in Malate, Manila. Open every day, 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. Just come on over right now, even if you're not in the area. You have time to get here. It's still early. AK from the +1 making a raise and gets a call from Ruru with a suited 1-gapper. Bob Kim actually folding ace-jack from the small blind, which is quite surprising the way he plays. And a good price to stay in for Taku in seat number 6. Flop is 9-8-8. Top pair for Ruru against all of that.
Seven.
Sit 8 bet 700.
And Ruru's gonna fire into this. AK's probably gonna see one more street.
Heads up.
'Cause that bet could be anything. Of course, little as you know, he's down to 1 out.
Sit 7
That's the
check.
3rd spade.
Sit 8 check.
Neither have a spade. They go check, check. River card's a king. Steve Ruru tries to bet for value here.
Sit 7 check.
Decides to check it. AK might want to turn his hand into a bluff. He won't.
So far. Pocket 7.
Just a pair of 7s. There's that 9 on the flop. That's going to give this pot to the Filipino Rosco, aka Ruru, 37-year-old businessman.
Bawal magbigay ng tip, pal. Pwede.
Pwede.
Hindi, tinatanong ko. Pal, Pwede.
Gotta love it with these international fields. You got conversations happening in Filipino and Japanese at the same time. I believe the 2 Takuyas are talking about the food that Taku in C5 is having.
Gold?
And AK is also going for his food right now.
That's lemon, right?
Lemon?
Mixing tape. Not only mixing.
Blonde.
You want to taste this one? Cognac.
Cognac, headache.
Headache? No.
Mixing?
No, no headache.
Cognac, I have bad memory.
Really? Bad memory?
Hit 7 4.
No. Cognac is the biggest bad
Hit
memory.
8
Really bad memory, Cognac?
call.
bet
Hit
three.
I call.
Cognac, they give you bad memory?
When I
Hit
was
to
Uh-oh.
call.
First sighting tonight
Hit
Really?
to call. Hit to
of
call.
a pair of aces, and it is just limp from the +1.
Homer.
Nobody raising. This is a problem for Ruru.
After I broke up with her, I
Flop
drank.
comes. Jack, Trey. Nobody has hit the 3. Nobody has. Well, Taku's got the Jack.
Hit
And
like
then
that.
Korean rice
Hit to
wine.
check.
And Ruru's playing this very, very
That one is Cognac.
strangely.
Wow.
And
No
I
wonder.
drank almost finished.
Taku
almost
looks
finished.
at everyone looks like the coast is clear
No
over
wonder
here.
brain
Jack.
damage.
Address.
And then
He's gonna come in.
Call.
Now, since Ruru's
Cannot
in the
remember.
street,
No. I
I'm
can
really
remember.
wondering how he's gonna get max value out of
Wake
this.
up.
Just on the bed.
Hit I call.
Gut shot, not chased.
Hit to call.
By Kong,
But
Win
cannot
will
remember.
also get out
What
of there.
Cognac make you cannot remember?
No, it's just my body.
Queen on the river, and that's it for Value Street.
I can
On your wedding, I give you Cognac. So you wake up the next
Taku's
day.
gonna
forgot
take
your
one
wedding.
shot at this.
But I can remember.
Oh, you can remember.
Only my body is dead.
Yeah.
But it's okay
Wants
now.
at 1,300.
I try,
Even if he bets
Sometimes
500,
you
I'm
must
not
try
quite
to
sure if
drink
Taku
on
can
it.
make the call.
Yeah. Cognac's very good for the heart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cognac is
600.
Masarap,
yeah,
masarap.
masarap.
Even
Oh,
without
Taku
water.
actually opens
you
for
drink
600.
like
Now Ruru can
uh,
actually get some
double
value
wrap
out of
or
this.
something.
Yeah.
That's good. Tastes good.
Yeah, tastes good. Cognac tastes good.
At least a min raise.
Then minsan nagwa-water.
Mix konting tubig.
Yeah, konting tubig.
Call na lang. Hindi ko ma-raise eh.
Hit 8 call.
Just says you just call it.
6?
Bira talaga
Jack.
ako magbira. Bira
Can't
ako
raise. I
magbira.
wonder
Jack.
why.
Jack.
More on brandy and cognac talaga.
Yun ang choice.
Oh, he has to show.
Talaga.
Eh?
Under the gun.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah,
No
well,
What can I
you
do?
can bet
No
the
raise.
flop. That's what you
No,
gotta do.
raise.
Serious yun, man.
Waiting.
No.
I have
Di
3
ko, grabe naman kasi yung word you.
I can
Pwede
raise.
ka try ng
talking,
tres,
I
pwede ka
call.
try ng
Just
straight.
call.
I understand where he's coming from. He
I
can't
can
raise.
The
He's
word is
trying
very
to
Small
dangerous.
blind, maybe
I've
I'm
seen
free.
that happen
This
earlier.
board, no raise.
But by not raising,
Word dangerous. So,
you can
Very
actually
dangerous.
fire at the flop just to get
Dangerous player
additional
also.
value. Now he missed
I
a
think
lot
I
of
give you
value
like
by just flat
ace
calling
three
on
or
the river
something.
because he couldn't move.
And no alcohol. Oh, you drink.
That
You drink.
texture.
It's not dangerous, you drink.
No raise.
Well, first time we see aces tonight.
No
We're
raise.
gonna read
The money.
I thought I have ace too. I don't know. I have pocket ace. I thought I have ace too. Right?
Ace deuce or ace
Next
four.
time.
Next time I raise, okay? Ay po.
Better give him aces now.
Akalain mo ang init na mesa, walang tumatayo. Wala nagre-raise.
Hopefully he gets aces here in the big blind. This table's gonna go wild. Oh, but speaking of a pocket pair, we got Kong under the gun. Now that's the way you play it. Raise it up. He's got pocket kings. He's made a raise.
6 call.
Ano ba yan?
And the king queen is gonna
7
call.
fold.
Nag-raise?
500 lang kuya.
And the straddle now to Ruru. He's gonna join with ace deuce.
3 players.
I'm not quite sure what the other Filipino Kirvy's got.
Last game.
See him. The mask.
But we see the flop. It's Jack
Hit
4-4.
6 check. Hit 8 check.
Doon lang kuya.
Sit side. Bet
Gonna be checked back, of course, to Kong, Joel Tupas, who's gonna continue.
Donation.
Hit 8
300. He calls his
Ay, maniwala
donation.
sa akin ni
So
Kuya.
many people
Kasi
are.
naniniwala ako sa'yo.
Ruru with ace high.
Sige, check na.
Hit 8 check. Sit
Goes
side.
check. Could
Alam mo, basta
probably
raise.
have a remote chance that there's a 4 out there. Ah,
Hit 8 check. Sit side check.
6 on the river. Check, and you're gonna see pocket kings.
Pocket kings.
Pocket king and
For dangerous. For dangerous.
Oh,
Nice hand.
so dangerous, so
For
dangerous.
dangerous. For...
Again, that's the second time a big pocket pair ran into
And
a
not in the
paired board.
position eh. So it's not position. The guy can rake.
Wow. Aces, 7 kings.
Yeah.
Me, queens.
Queens,
Okay. Next. If not, I go home.
This is your home.
Yeah.
Your
Second
home already.
Second home.
Ganun, sasaladsan ko na lang dun sa ano.
Katabi naman tayo.
Sa strada na naman si Joel. Sigurado. Strada ka ba, Joel?
No.
Ah, tama.
We got Justine Pasig, Kong TV.
Go kasunod ko, boss.
That's a good one.
Yun eh.
And EJ Bertiago is saying, go Ruru.
Bira naman
We got
mag-strada.
the Filipino fans joining in
Okay na, mainit.
as well.
Minute time, fold. Sit 1 fold, sit 2 fold, sit 3 fold, sit 4 fold, sit 5
Taku.
raise 400,
Cut off with pocket tens.
sit 6 fold, sit 7 fold,
And King Queen has been in every hand he can join.
sit 8 fold, 3
And
players.
Ruru's going to make the call on the big blind. We got three-way action to this flop.
First off.
Sit 8 check,
King Jack Trey.
Good.
2 overs to
Good.
Taku's pocket pair.
sit 6 check,
Spades in there as well.
Tapos pa.
It goes check, check, check. 9 on the turn, which now gives Ruru a hit.
sit 8 bet 1,200,
It's also the third spade on the board. He's also got a redraw to a flush draw.
sit 5 call,
Taku's got the same redraw,
sit 6
but he's also
fold,
got an open ender
heads
to
up,
go with his pocket tens. He's still ahead. Talking about Taku of Japan. River cards of 4, changes nothing. Taku with a pair of tens. Gotta get the check mark. The question is, does Ruru continue applying pressure after what looked to be a made straight on the turn?
Queen Jack.
Reading his opponent as Queen
sit 8
Jack.
check,
Don't know if Ruru can fire a value bet
Jack.
here. He's just gonna
King
check
Jack.
and take this
Jack,
to
Jack.
showdown.
Yeah, 9 only.
He's gonna take down
Jack.
2,050 though.
Not then.
He has to show. Pocket tens.
10 weeks.
Nag-running pala sa class.
So the guy who's actually bought in for the
Hindi
least,
sa spade nila.
starting to be more and more in the black than those who bought in for more.
Hindi pa nag-gis na spade.
Hindi, babayaran ako.
Bayan. Hindi ko nag-gis na spade. Tapos ko,
Princess
yun.
Gilbert also saying
Actually,
go
this
for
is
Ruru.
Hindi, hawak niya yung English na speed.
Hindi, flowery mo lang.
Hindi, speed.
Hindi mo yun?
Ruru's been active. Ruru's been in the
He didn't
black
hit
tonight.
anything, right?
Heat eight.
Kaso mahirap naman nun. Oh,
The
sa akin na
9-year-old.
Yeah,
pala eh.
nine,
Alas,
pocket
saka
ten,
Queen pala.
pocket ten,
F, red boundary. Next, FP. One of the beautiful
My name
dealers
is
of
Kamish Arams.
Master
Zarate.
Poker.
Thank you for joining our continuing coverage of Masters Poker Live. Right here at the Masters Poker Club in Bocobo Street in Malate, Manila. Again, open every day, including Sundays from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m.
1-5.
Then
Come
I
on
saw
over
set
to
three.
550 to 100 going down.
50.
500 only.
And here upstairs, we've got
I still 100.
I don't
Today
do
there's a
the
50-100
war about
game.
price, okay?
Hi.
You guys got the
Make it
full
level.
Bob
Okay?
Kim.
500 for what?
Black shirt.
Or using Bob, I give you one.
FP.
Maybe one.
We'll see how much he's actually got in just a few moments.
I don't think.
Gio has
The county
improved,
thing just full.
and his chip stack earlier was down to about
No
11,000.
good, just keep calling.
And here's Takuya Moda
When in doubt,
of Japan, pocket threes, +2.
Call sit 4,
Making the raise to get a quick call here from Bob Kim with a suited ace.
sit 5, 6, and 7. Fold sit 8.
Cold.
Fold sit 9.
And even Kong in the big blind's gonna fold to that times 3 or times 4 raise. Heads up to this flop now of 9-5 deuce.
Sit 4.
Goes check, check. Third card's the queen of spades. 2 clubs, 2 spades. On the board, river is the ace of clubs. They'll check it down.
4.
Pocket three.
And a rivered ace by Bob Kim.
River.
Continues.
A7. Heart soup.
Suited. Money card.
And he continues to add to his stack 950 after that pot.
Ah, yeah. So I go as well.
And we are playing until around 12:30 in the morning. Remember, our stream is on a 30-minute delay. So 9:30 local time, which means this happened at around,
No, just
what is that, 30 minutes ago. The action you're watching was happened at around 9 p.m.
Pero saan tayo suminom ka, G? Uminom ka.
For about an hour in.
You didn't drink tonight?
O, bira.
Bira.
Gusto ko na lang yun, ma.
Thank you.
Maganda yan. Hamas. Hamas ako dyan.
Raise to
Now, I'm going to say hi to DJ Roberto, who's also watching right now.
What? Very dangerous. Very big.
Wind with a raise from under the
Six-
gun. Takuya is just going to let him.
6, 4, and 5.
Wind
Six-
raising with pocket sixes.
600.
Takuya's got ace jack. King
Very
queen has
dangerous.
king jack. From the hijack. How many jacks is that?
Fold. 6, 1.
Gio doesn't get involved from the big blind. So this is a three-way. Oh, a set for Wind. So 7, 6, deuce, mid-set for the gentleman from China. He was the initial raiser. So it could be profitable for him to continue, although Takuya and King Queen have overcards. Takuya's going to let this one go. King Queen's going to do the floating.
Call 6, 6. Heads up.
Turn cards an ace. That would have hung Takuya if he had stuck around. Wind is really praying and hoping that
Check.
King Queen floated with ace something.
6, 6.
And he goes check, check on the turn. River cards a queen. Last chance for Wind to get more money in the middle.
C2.
And naturally, King Queen can't call with King High.
Fold. 6, 6. No dollar.
You're taking everyone's money
He
tonight,
is
huh?
going, wow.
Bluff?
Nice bluff.
How's the bluff?
I have it's no bluff.
No, it's not a bluff,
I have
gentlemen.
6. I have working.
You wait. Point ahead.
I have 6.
Now, sometimes when you're bluffing,
Really? Yes.
you have to tell them that you're legit. But when you're legit and you tell them you're bluffing, it's kind of harder to pull off.
No. Oh, I have 6. I bet 600. I opened 600, right?
That's right.
Okay.
All right, that's closer to the truth.
Pocket 7, you bet 700.
Yeah, pocket 8. Then you bet 2-2.
Very good, very good.
Big blind?
Action on to the gun to Takuya Moda.
8.
Raise to 300. C3.
Makes the
Fold.
raise to 300, ace 9
6,
off
4, and
suit.
5. Call 6, 6.
And again, Kirvy, aka King Queen, is in there.
1,500. 6, 7.
There's going to be a 3-bet coming from AK who's got jacks.
Fold. Sit 9.
Everybody's getting out of the
Fold, sit 1
way.
and 2.
Takuya looks at his initial raising hand. I think King Queen's going to come around to make the call, and he does. Got a suited 6-5. Blinds a lot of people. Well, not on this flop. He's going to need some help. King, 10, 7.
Check.
The best part is there's an overcard to the pocket pair of AK, and he's going to see where he's at. Now, can King Queen float out of position? Got a bunch of backdoor possibilities. Flush or the straight.
Fold. 6, 6.
He won't continue. So far, AK has gotten back to second gear after trying to be the runaway freight train at the onset of the evening. Want to say hi to Jester Intia, aka Tira Pasok. He's also watching right now. I want to see Tira Pasok on this table, to be honest with you. Tira Pasok, DJ Ruperto, maybe Ron Regis, maybe Nemesis, Carlos Emmanuel Cortez. Let's come up with our dream team of who we want to see at this table, shall we, folks? I mean, for those of you who are in the poker industry, been around some of these players. I mean, we had Manny Angeles at this table. I mean, come on. How wild could that be?
Raise to 900.
Ruru with the raise. Ace Queen off suit, and Kong, who has been sitting out a lot, picks up Ace 10. Let's see if he 3-bets this. Archie Gloria is going to say, go Boss Joel, who's now just made the call. Gio with Ace 10. He's not going to join. Win, though, in the small blind. They're all getting a good price already at this point. Takuya doesn't call. Bob Kim from the straddle will. With Ace 8 of spades.
Of course.
Got 3 aces out there already. 1 ace was actually also folded by Gio, so no more aces left. It's 10-9 deuce. And Kong and Gio would have also paired his 10. Kong with top pair, top kicker.
Check. 8.
25.
And folded to him. He's got position and an actual hand. Now Ruru's in a floating spot here. He is out of position, but he does have 2 overs. And Ruru surrenders. Says, yours. To show the 10, and Gio's actually got the same hand, but he folded it. Gio actually had Ace 10, the same hand.
Please note about time or not time. So many people in 909. The call is already 2,000 and only 900 to call.
Yep, we continue here.
Call these 2,000 call.
Really any hands of note so far? We did have a few in the early goings, hands 2, 3, 4, and 9. Let's go back and check those out. Those are pretty good. 2, 3, and 4 in a row. Those are pretty good. Shout out to Archie Gloria, who's watching and supporting Boss Joel Tupas. The VPIP leader tonight has been this man in seat 6. King Queen, aka Kirvy, but second time we're gonna see rockets, and it's gonna be raised. Quick release by Ruru with the pocket 6s. Gio also folding the pocket 3s. Win, however, is gonna call with the pocket 4s because he's got the button. And the original Razor is gonna stay in there. So we got 4 pairs. Actually, Ruru made the call with the 6s. Flop is Queen 8, 7. Top pair and trouble for King Queen. Because here comes AK with the AA. And he will continue. Wynn's got the under pair. He's beating Ace King. He's beating pocket 3s. There's still one more guy to act. Wow. Sticky. And of course, King Queen's gonna stay in there with top pair. Turn card is the 9 of spades, which now gives King Queen top pair and an open ender. But it's on the idiot side, as they say. Now AK is gonna slow down, and now Wynn is probably gonna figure out this could be my spot. There was a check bet. He called, and the call comes from King Queen. And now it goes check, check, and now he's coming out, firing for 1,500, and this complicates where AK is right now. Naturally, King Queen's gonna make the call because he has improved on the turn. AK's only got a pair of aces, and he'd better hope that no 10, no 5, no 4 shows up. None of them show up. Deuce of diamonds gonna give 8K the check mark with a pair of aces. King Queen is gonna check this again.
May tao, banyo.
Or at least I think he's gonna check.
Well, pera mo.
Silog.
He does have top pair. He's missed the straight. All right, there's the check. Now 8K has already checked the turn. Wind already took the betting lead on the turn. Now Wind already turned his hand into
I
a
give up, I
bluff.
give up, I give up.
He says he gives up.
Sharp pocket 10.
I give up, give up.
All right, well, that's actually pretty good hand.
Nice.
8K could not move. Being in the sandwich after the call on the turn.
Nice hand.
Thank you.
But 8K able to pick up 9,150.
I know.
Patay lang, straight lang.
Not on our side, always
Set
there. Good check, good check.
Boy, the redraw, you would think
Don't remember, I think
that something could have been played differently for King Queen, aka Kirby, when the redraw came out on the turn.
No, I think he...
Might have even made aces fold, I'm not sure.
13K pot.
But there's a check and the call.
They're so dangerous.
Good try though by Win.
あれでも僕は降りしますよ。
降ります。If you
Did see somebody make kings fold here before.
怖がってるなって。
めっちゃ怖がってましたよ。
強いのに怖がってるなって。
Ah, aces again?
Good hand.
Aces again?
Fold, sit 9. Fold, sit 1.
Hey, it's happened before that you get dealt aces twice, back-to-back hands.
4 and 5.
Ace 9 from AK.
700.
First,
Sit 7.
Yes.
No, no cheers with the water.
that was a raise of 700 from AK. And they asked him if he had aces again. So fold, 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 fold.
Heads up.
Depends, but
depends.
weekend they show you.
And King Queen's gonna call it 4 deuce. He's actually made a hit. However, top 2 pairs belongs to AK. And he's gonna fire again.
600. Sit 7.
Ah,
Fold, sit
this
6.
could get King Queen into trouble this time though.
Heads up.
Take it. Yes, yes.
So he can make a straight with a 3.
We don't have nothing else to do right now.
Yeah.
AK better fire again. There are 2 hearts out there.
Okay, very cool.
He does.
Bet 1,800.
You stick around.
6, 7.
I mean, what's he beating here? He's beating King Queen.
Call. 6, 6.
Amazing. But 3 comes on the river. That's gonna make AK very, very upset. Does not. It's a 10.
Check. 6, 6.
I think AK's gonna check behind by now. Take this to showdown. Oh, unless he feels he can still extract a little bit more.
Bet 3,500. 6, 7.
3,500. It's getting more and more expensive. King Queen's only got 8,750 behind. And he overstayed in this pot. Can't win. And if he turns his hand into a bluff, he might get snap called.
Fold. 6, 6. No color.
That's a big loss there from King Queen.
Nice hand.
Thank
Again.
you.
Aces again.
Again.
Eh? Aces again?
Yeah.
My God.
Always aces.
How,
It's close. He had a pair of
how
aces.
can I get that
He also
aces?
had a pair of 9s.
Cheers.
Oh, sorry.
Kaya mo butigat sa bote.
Like
Pag
it's the
condition.
Filipinos' turn to eat now. Their food has arrived.
Pero tingin ko hindi. Mukhang siguro level. Pero ang dami ko na nainom.
Fold. Sit 7.
Well, there's Ruru without the mask.
Fold. Sit 8.
Raise.
Kong Joel Tupas, the 40-year-old businessman.
400.
He's an ace in the hole, and he is raising it up.
Raise to 400. Sit 9.
Gio Palacios, with a pair of fives, he's just going to make the call.
Fold. Sit 3.
Takuya's not there. Bob Kim's going to make the call from the button.
Fold. Sit
This
5.
should bring King Queen into the hand as
Fold.
well.
Sit 6.
Getting a really good price. Four
Four
players. Single raise. Flop. Jack. 8
Check.
tray. We saw Jack, not an 8. The flop is Jack 8 tray. Gio's still with the best hand, by the way. So one of the cards is misreporting.
Check. Sit 9. Check. Sit 1. Check. Sit 4.
It is Jack 8 tray, as we said earlier. And I think the turn card is an 8.
Bet 800. Sit 6.
King Queen firing now. 9 high. Kong knows he's ahead of King Queen, but he's not quite sure about the rest.
Fold. Sit 9. Fold. Sit 1.
You also fold.
Sit 4. No other.
So taken down by the Filipino 39-year-old engineer. Bought him for $26,000. He is now back into 5 figures. With that one, 10,400 total now for King Queen, aka Kirvy. We have Takuya Moda, who's not in seat number 3. Looks like he's taking a restroom break. And a straddle has been announced. There he is. He's back. And once again, my name is Commish Arms Noel Zarate. Thank you for joining us in our continuing
Fold. Sit 9.
stream. We got about 47,000 of you out there watching us right now. Just tell us where you're watching us from, and we are going to acknowledge you the best we can.
Fold. Sit 5. Fold. Sit 6.
Just a
Fold.
limp.
Sit 7. Option.
We do have a straddle, so limp coming from Kong Joel Tupas with the ace-10. He's dragged in wind, who's made the call. King Queen also calling with a pair of 7s. 8K
1,500.
calling from the big blind, and the
Eight.
straddler, Ruru, happens to have kings. And Kong, that's a pretty steep raise, though.
Fold.
Oh,
Sit
but he
9.
draws in Kong. Not sure if Wind wants to play in a sandwich.
Fold. Sit
Ooh,
2.
gamble time.
Play it.
King
Wow.
Queen has re-raised all in. That's a bad
Wow.
idea because Ruru's going to snap him off.
Fold. Sit 7.
There's going to be a count first. This is going to be bad timing unless the flop, turn, and river can help him.
9,950 total all in.
Almost 10,000 in the all-in. AK's already folded. Did King Queen actually limp shove aces?
Ah, may erase. Call.
Call.
He does make the call.
Call.
And Kong was the initial caller. He said call first, so he can put in whatever he wants. It's still going to be a call.
May 1 times din.
You put inside of 1-5. You pull, I pull that.
Ah.
Bakit
Now
ako
the
talaga
call.
yung
Make
sitwasyon na to?
make a pause.
500 na.
King Kuya.
9.
Ay, nako.
Now they can walk away from this. This is an easy fold for Kong Joel Tupas.
Hindi sila makahandang ganito.
I mean, it's pretty, you're right. It's pretty. Facing a raise, An all-in raise and a call.
Let
Let that go.
I let go.
Well, gonna let that go.
How can I code that?
Yeah, we're gonna see
Oh,
kings
pocket
tabled,
seven?
sevens tabled.
Then I have.
Pwede twice.
Oh.
Is it run twice?
Then I do.
Value. I saw
Yeah.
value.
Twice. Tingnan.
Twice.
Oh, but
Yeah, they say
that
twice.
makes him no choice pocket seven if he wants to play.
All right, here's the first run of 5
Oh!
cards. Boom, a set right away.
Ganun ba?
Run number 1.
Oh!
King on the river. Pretty bleak for run number 2.
River.
All right, one red. Run number 1 goes to Ruru by virtue of a rivered set against a flop set from King Queen. All right, we're gonna have a second run.
Tapos king queen river.
It'd be really sick if that last 7 comes out. Although there still could be like possibilities of all hearts.
Use a 7.
They say twice. All right, so they gotta run it one more time.
Wala kami. Ang ismunti ka pa.
Oh yeah, there's an issue with the graphics right now. Okay, we did see the run out. Round number 1 will go to Ruru. Now we are just waiting. There you go. There you go. Graphics have caught up now. So Ruru did not fold though. The Kong did not fall. They gotta get it right.
Wala na lalabas ng isa.
Yeah, they're gonna have to reset that part. The King Queen going in for 10,000. That is correct, but it was Ruru who made the call, and Kong made the fold. So they're gonna have to fix that. You can see the cards on the table anyway. Pocket kings belonging to Ruru.
Okay, core, flop, gem,
Okay.
Una na yung...
So it really doesn't matter because we see what's happening. Now, it'd be really sick if another 7 came out. No, Kong's not the one who's on it. It's who made the call. It's actually there. So wrong flop. Wrong card.
He cannot.
We see it anyway, so we can
cannot see the
do it this way.
Yeah, he cannot. Only one piece.
There we go. Ace Jack Deuce. Nope. 7? No. So it's a scoop.
Aces, king.
Sa second flop ako.
Mr. Ruru.
Aces, king.
Kong did not win anything here.
Ano?
Kong's out of the hand, so it's actually a scoop by Ruru with the
Then you
pocket kings.
win 4 players money.
After hitting a set on the river on the first run and the board blanking out
He called the flop
for
down. He
King
cannot call the
Queen
turn.
on the second run.
He has church.
Run twice.
Paano
That means King Queen is going to have to reload.
Run twice, they chop. Yeah.
And there's your second in chips
Run
at the
twice,
moment.
flop first.
The flop first. Then,
Turn
river.
Second time, right? Because
Yeah,
he
run
has
twice.
already have a 7 on the floor.
You got Jillian Charles Murillo Veo.
At least.
no,
They
oh,
got
no,
shot.
all
Yeah,
in.
maybe
Then
there was one.
flop first.
Flop first,
Then
all
run
in.
twice the river, the
glaring
third
though
and the
in the
river.
first
Then
run.
chop chop.
Yeah.
And King Queen flopped a set of 7s, and Ruru really meant to be his by hitting a set on the river, set of kings on the river. And smoke has barely cleared as Kong has now picked up ace queen under the gun. We'll make the raise.
To 400.
Epi Mako Velasco. 400 lang. Takot na.
Gio now with pocket 10s.
Really, to 1,200.
Did he make the raise, or did he just call? He 3-bet this to 12. Gio's only got less than 12,000 behind. Gio's actually in for 20,000 tonight. Wins with a really loose ball with king 4 offsuit.
Who's the racer? Was G?
I never keep.
And Ruru's gonna stick around with pocket with king jack in the big blind. How much is the 3-bet he's gonna ask? By Gio is 1,200. Be careful though. Kong is can still reopen the betting.
Call.
Just decides to
Fold.
call.
Fold.
Yeah, he will decide to fold.
Okay na.
Ano yan kuya? Wala tayong
Kong's
target.
just gonna call.
Lobat ako. Pero sa baba ah.
3 players.
Siya! Wala tayong ano siya? Type C.
Huwag kang
Flop is King Jack trade. That would have given 2 pair to Ruru. Instead, it is 2 overs to Gio and a top pair for Wind. And a gut shot for Kong.
That's 1,300.
Nonoy Ubas. Shout out from Laguna. That's what he says.
Gastos.
So Gio's got to continue here with 2 over cards to his pocket pair at pocket 10s.
Call.
Ball coming from Wind.
Yeah.
Gut shot.
9.
Can't fold to 1 bet here if you're Kong. Third card's a 9 of diamonds. It's a good thing Ruru's not at the table. He would have been sick if he saw the flop.
Sakaling kita, Epi.
Top pair still to Wind.
52.
Gentleman from China, action is on him. Oh, check that. It's on Gio, though. For the pocket 10s now to Wind. Decides to check behind. See what that river card brings. Gio's in trouble now, isn't he? Gio just hit the set on the river. That also gives Kong a straight.
I can see that.
That's why Ruru got out of the hand.
400. 9.
That's a 1-card straight, though. Gio might still be able to walk away from this. Bet is to 2,400. That's a 5th of Gio stack. A great fold by Gio. Now the problem here with Win, he's got top pair and he's gonna pay him. He's gonna pay the man.
My God! All in? What
Did he just
happened?
go- oh wow, he just went all
I learned
in.
it from Bob.
That's impossible now
Are you
for
sure?
Kong. He's got a call. He's got the nuts.
Only queen can
Kong's got
How
the
much?
nuts,
How
man.
much? No, don't count, don't count. Snap call.
Of course.
Ace queen.
Snap call, of course. Kong's got the nuts.
First show.
Ace queen.
Oh, a guy who's got the nuts.
see through that.
Oh, he didn't see the straight.
I'm not teacher. I'm not
Kuya, anong flop
teacher.
yan? King Jack 3 ang flop?
24,000 pots.
Super ako. Ganda ng
And a great fold by Gio
Hindi ka
Palacios.
pinahirapan mag-all-in ah.
Super. King Jack.
King Jack?
That
Wala tayong
proves
turn.
everything, and that's gonna knock.
Ah?
Not quite sure if that's gonna knock
Ay, salamat.
Wind out of the game.
20K.
I had a set.
The card.
Kuya,
Naririnig ba
Nice
yun?
na, nice na.
Now, Wind's got to reload. There you go.
I had a
He's already
set.
called for the reload.
I can sense
We
that.
have a
I
new
need
deck
to
as
use
well.
it,
Ah, dito lang
Well, the
naririnig
cards
ko.
did misreport earlier.
kuya, dito lang sa atin.
Ah, pero dun sa nanonood sa baba, hindi.
Hindi, marinig
but
yun,
that
nakalive
one
to eh.
too small. And
Pero
you
mamaya
get
pa.
little
Mamaya pa
30
yun.
minutes delay.
Delay kasi to.
Delay telecast. Hindi naman pwedeng sabay.
I know. 20K. 20K.
Ano,
Talking
ganito ba?
about the stream and how it works. On
Yeah.
a 30-minute
Ba't yung
delay.
kilo na wait lang?
Hindi, babalik
We're
na ako
actually
ano.
watching the stream downstairs.
Because
Everybody
I
downstairs,
hit the king
Tell
in
us
the flop. And
how
then
much you're
it
down.
was a carton, it was a 9, right? And then so it was just a 10.
Yeah, just
10, so
want to
I
say hi
only
to
need
everybody
18.
downstairs who's watching. My name
And
is
then,
Commissioner
and then
Malate.
he bet 2,400.
So they're not only watching from
and
around the
then
world, they're also
he
watching
bets
from
like-
within the card room.
Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
know-
Yeah,
I don't know
like
how
You have
to
queens.
bet.
My friend, you have queens? Queen?
Yeah, king.
King, okay.
Yeah, but you get me the 9 dynasty, the code.
QR code, pare.
Yeah, the QR code.
Transfer siya.
Yes.
Ay, naka.
Yeah, give me the cheese.
Ang hirap makuha ng ace queen na yun. Very lucky. Very lucky. Nice one, bro. I hate the gun.
Top super ako dun. Sabagay hindi mo makikita rin yan. All in off tayo.
They struggle.
Hindi ko tumaya ka, bro.
Oo.
Dito siya.
Ito na maganda. Tumama ko. Tayo.
Throttle?
Yeah. Chance.
Who's the dealer?
Struggle. Phone sit 2.
Mommy, Jassy? No.
900 total. Sit 3, fold, sit 4, 5, 6, and 7.
I get 200.
How much?
Sit 8, 900.
Hindi, tinanong ko lang.
Fold, sit 9, McCollers.
Show.
Fold, sit 1. Okay, bottom, sit 8.
Stepped away real quick for a bit of a restroom break. Why is the table so quiet suddenly? Some big hands already, some of them in a row. After hand number 9, we went all the way to hand number 23 for some action.
Down ako din ng 15, di ba?
Double channel.
Look at that stack now from Kong. I mean, he had reloaded. He's actually playing 50,000. So just looking at the stack already, he's way up now. He's got at least 80.
Yeah, you tell.
Just looking at his stack, and that's a new stack of 20 though. For the gentleman from China, Wind.
Okay.
It's on him.
Okay, fold.
Pre.
Sit 2, sit 3, and sit 4. Fold, sit 5, 6, 7.
Folded to the dealer button of Ruru, so he's got to try to steal the blinds. Not quite sure if there's a straddle.
375 total.
So he is going to make the raise.
Fold, sit 9.
Stolen the small blind so far,
Fold, sit
and
1.
Gio has made the call. It's just a raise to 325, and Gio's got live cards, defending his big blind with 4 deuce. There is no straddle.
Shoot.
Yes, 375. Heads up.
New deck, by the way. Oh, wow. How about flopping a full house for Ruru? He might want to check this down and try to see if Gio can catch up. Gio cannot catch up anymore.
Sit 1. Bet 300. Sit 8.
And Gio can't stick around.
Forward.
Show it, show it, show it. Full house on the flop, he said. Hey, show one, show all. Try to make a move.
Big blind.
You get rewarded
Big blind.
by hitting a full house on the flop, but you get nothing more than the raise. Hey, Bronze Arceo, watching us right now. He's just passing by. He's in Taiwan. Wow.
Order mo si Kuya.
Well, say the famous Filipino saying, Sana all.
No problem yan, Kuya.
Robert Akizuki is watching us from Mindanao. And for those of you watching in the first floor, hello to everybody watching at the Masters Poker Club. This is being streamed not only around the world, but also downstairs in the first floor where all the action is happening. 25, 50, 50, 100, 100, 200. How many of you are up tonight?
200.
For those of you who are in the area, come on over. It's very near the Remedios Circle. This place we're at, the Masters Poker Club. This is Masters Poker Live. Noel Zarate, commissioners on the call. All the way till midnight. Hey, how about a raise from Takuya? From the straddle, seeing everybody just limpy. Of course, the blinds are 50, 100.
It's too big. I'm scared.
That's a reload already from King Queen, by the way. He has reloaded to 40,000. So originally playing 26, so he's in 66 right now. Makes the call.
Palagyan mo na maraming sili yung ano ko.
So the radar of King Queen is on, but he is behind. Well, not anymore. He's hit the flop. Got a pair of 6s now. Takuya still with 9 high, but there's an ace showing, so he's going to use that to his advantage.
1, 4.
Now, the thing is, King Queen, can you fold to just one bet after making a pair? He does not. He's going to call for 1,400, and he's now improved to an open ender. However, that gives Takuya a gut shot of his own. So does Takuya slow down? No, he won't. He actually has improved
5,000.
from 9 high to a gut shot. King Queen's got a pair of sixes and an open ender.
6.
He's on the river. King Queen with the check mark. Takuya is fired on every street. Why stop now? The pot's 1760. Takuya is effectively at SPR 1. So to get this pot, you gotta empty the clip and hope that your opponent does not have an ace. Ah, he gives up.
Whiskey?
King Queen's gonna check behind here, and he'll be very happy to see that his sixes are gonna hold.
Check. 6. Throw.
That's a pot of 9,050
I'm not looking.
for the Filipino. That's 9 high.
Now I'm
And he also gets information because
Oh, 9-9.
And there it is.
Oh!
That's entertaining. That's entertaining, guys.
What the hell's that?
Wow.
Play more than
That's
6 1.
Oh
that's
my
what we
God.
came here to watch.
He's reading a 4 or 9, and how you get all the 4 9.
King Queen has not done much talking tonight.
But
Actually lost his stack earlier.
I check. Good
Looks
check.
like his
Jim.
reload
Yeah.
working out for him.
I checking.
Maybe last time you just throw out 2
Wanna
of
say
these.
hi to one of the best poker players in the Philippines, BJ Perez, watching us right now.
Alcohol, more alcohol.
Beljon Perez,
Reading a 4 and a 9.
who always runs deep.
Struggle.
Gotta say hi as well to Bente Sais. Shout out, he's watching from Taytay, Rizal. And Jonel Ray Rakedan
Chop, pero may charge here.
is watching. Shout out to Marky Boys. Is that Marky Boys 16
5.
Castro? I did my best.
Call 6 6.
You cannot bluff here. Very hard
I
to
think
bluff.
Rocky's saying something. He's a bluffer here, but you gotta live from under the gun
Call 6
after a
3.
straddle.
Call 6 9. Call 6 1.
From King Queen, AK's also has now raised it up to 1100. Wind making the call from the small blind,
Call 6 6. 3 players.
COD good.
and we're gonna have 3 players into this flop. Live cards, not anymore, because Wind has now picked up top pair.
In COD because home is in front of COD.
Wind with a pair 10s with the jack kicker.
Where is your veteran?
The raised pot.
Master is not usual, right? No, it's usual. Usual. I'm always here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Bet 1 4 6 2.
Ah, okay, so Rosco Castro, that's the guy they're railing for here.
Call 6 6.
No.
Yeah, Roscoe just picked up a big pot when he had
Always play. Always play.
somebody go all in. That happened to be King Queen went all in with pocket 7s.
Raise
And,
4 3 total.
Roscoe
6
or
7.
Ruru with pocket kings, able to scoop that on 2 runs, no less. AK is playing the meta game. I'm making a raise here with ace 9. And Lady Arlene Hilberdiago saying shout out from Bocobo. Everybody's rooting for Ruru here today. Got lots of fans. He and Kong actually have the most fans. Now Wind is in the tank. He had made a bet. And then he gets raised to 4,300.
Okay.
They do have tie back cards. They haven't used them yet. So a call coming from Wind. Pair of 10s with a jack kicker. Turn cards an 8, which now gives AK an open-ended straight draw. And Wind picking up a gut shot of his own. He needs a 9. AK needs a jack.
Check 6 7.
He goes check, check. And there's the 9 to give Wind not only top pair, he's also got a jack high straight. And AK's actually paired his 9. So it's got to be value town here for Wind. Pot 12,000. He now bet 6,000 into it, so half pot. And AK with a pair of 9s now, second pair.
Bob, I have double block.
Okay.
downstairs. Huh? If you want, maybe I can get the bottle.
Okay, okay.
Oh, somebody's offering some scotch. Somebody's offering some scotch from downstairs.
That's whiskey, not cognac. Huh? That's whiskey.
We shall partake.
Don't forget. Cannot be dead.
This is not really that polarizing half pot, but what calls you on the flop and opens on the river? That's a riddle.
Yeah, time.
First time.
Articulate hindi.
500.
There is a one card straight. It could be a 6, it could be a jack. We know it's a jack by win. It could be ace king that's completely missed as well.
I don't want to do this.
Each player is given 3 time bank cards. Oh, AK's got a bluff catcher that he wants to use. Thing is, wind isn't bluffing.
Okay, please. Thank you.
Push it. Thank you.
Wind's got second nuts. Nuts, of course, would be queen jack. Got second nuts. AK's got a bluff catcher with a pair of 9s. He wants to use it. Gonna owe the dealer another time bank card very soon.
Fold,
Bye-bye.
6, 7.
And a fold. Really, I mean, what calls on the flop and opens on and leads out on the river? The answer is at least a set, at least 2 pair. But it was a jack to make a second nut straight.
Like a pro, bro. Like a pro.
Wala kayong tip kay
You can like one.
Tip nga ako eh.
That's pro.
That would have been a really mean float.
Bakit dalawa yung itim?
I still don't know what you have.
They got a new deck again. Oh, check that. It's a new
You pull your
dealer.
card, my friend? You pull it or you call it?
Hold.
Which one? 8, 9? 8, 9?
How much he raises?
What you have?
How much he raises?
Okay.
Guy's got the most chips. The guy in the white shirt.
わかりました。あれ、フリーフロップで、
Playing 50s. Now he's up to around
At least a bet line straight, yeah.
80, probably over 100 already now.
わかりました。
Good bet.
Because I can see the blue chips.
エース10とかだったら、
You have
もっと
ace
バカン
Blue chips are worth 1,000 each, by the way.
Small pocket, right?
Data check.
Yellow chips are worth 25, and the purple chips are worth 100.
ハンドがめっちゃつけちゃって。
こっち、あれ結構レアで売ってるだけ。
A shout out to Hugo and Coco
Fold,
watching.
fold, 6, 7.
They're saying they're
Fold,
6
4, 6, 1. Fold, 6, 2. Fold, 6, 3. Option. 6 clears.
Shaping up to be a family pot. 8-7 deuce on the flop. 2 players have hit the deuce, but Takuya has actually got a gut shot.
500.
Flush draw for king queen. Gio's got a pair of deuces with a 6 kicker. Wynn's got a pair of deuces with a 3 kicker.
Fold, 6, 6. Fold, 6,
Takuya
8.
actually fires with his gut shot. And he might take it down. Unless Wynn stays stubborn
Fold, 6, 2. Heads up.
Go to learn
with a
something.
pair of deuces with the lowest kicker possible. Ah, that could have been a flush for
You
someone.
hit it? Good.
Takuya has improved to a flush draw.
1, 7.
Wow, does Wynn stay around?
Okay.
You have
Fold,
to.
6,
Okay,
2.
okay,
you
okay,
have
there you
it.
go.
Let's say you have it.
But he was ahead, yeah.
Always flopper.
He was ahead.
Always
There
bluffing.
was actually no redraw. It was still a...
One time already.
No trust in this table now.
Yeah.
No more. No more trust.
Why? Why not trust?
Only me trust. Only me, okay?
Hey, tell us where you're watching us from, folks. If you're watching us from downstairs, tell us what table you're playing on. My guy, I'm Philip. I'm playing in a 2550, and I am up 4,000, something like that. Of course, this action happened about 30 minutes ago, so the local time now is 10:15 p.m.
467.
Dapat
This
mamaya
action
magbigay sa akin
happened
to
at
pag nasa
around
labi na ako.
469.
Natural ba rin? Nalo ka kagabi, nung pag-alis.
How much you gonna raise this up?
The gun king queen with a suited
I
connect.
think I put this man on Joel no.
Nung isang gabi.
Okay.
52.
Okay, how much you gonna raise?
So 1,000.
Hindi, natamaan ko kasing Super 6 yung 3 cards.
Oh, magkano?
10 tayo ako.
Ha?
10 tayo ako, kalahating po. Wala.
Ayos po, Joey.
Tapos tumama ako ulit. Tapos tumama ako ng isa pang Super 6 na 2 cards. Saka pair. Doon ako mga.
Boundary agad.
Wala na.
Total.
Siguro 30 na lang.
You save yourself 100.
Raising hand here.
You save yourself 100.
450.
However, Bob Kim has
Pangarap ko lang mga
already raised
300
this
to.
with Ace King.
Ay, nung isang gabi ako. Nung naglalaro tayo, di ba?
Kano tinama mo kuya?
Mga isa kuya. Ang ganda ng regla. Nag 1-2-1-2? 1-2-1-2. Mga 6 na 1-2.
I remember Bob Kim's biggest win so far was earlier today, earlier in the session, when he actually had Ace King against Ace King
Super 6, namama ako ng pair.
of Kong and won, even on 2 runs. Bob in this one is 6-5 deuce, no threat to Taku.
Kabomba na tayo ako. 10, 15. Sa pair. Nakatama ka na champo.
2,000 bet.
Taku's playing at 14,000 now, so he's way out of range of shoving yet, but see, Bob Kim sticks around though.
Sila binanggan, samantala yun.
Bob Kim already can surmise by this point he's up against a pocket pair. It's a question of, is it a pocket pair that he can beat if he floats? The answer is yes, because he's hit an ace on the turn.
Huwag ka lang manggigil. Makakabawi ka.
Bob Kim now with the lead. And that's the last card Taku wanted to see.
Oo naman. Ganun lang. Pag mainit ka
Kim has given him some rope to continue by checking. Let's see if Taku checks behind. He will not. He is gonna go hook, line, and sinker into this one. Now again, that's the second club. Second flush draw that's on the board. Bob Kim does not have a flush draw. He's only got a pair of aces. So does he check raise now? Or do it on the river? For all you know, your opponent might actually have
national tournament. Champion.
A flush draw.
Wala ka rin magpa-tournament si Pagkor, 1 million.
But he hasn't had much history with Taku yet, because Taku's only played a few hands. And every time Taku plays, it's always legit.
Walang buy-in yun. Walang
So he might still be up against a pocket pair, not a flush draw. He just makes the call. River's the queen of clubs, a backdoor flush got there. But that's another card that Taku did not want to see.
7-8 na clubs ako.
And goes check on the river, and Bob Kim is gonna get away with a turn card that gives him the win. Bob Kim's played Ace King twice, and he's been profitable with him twice.
300 lang ako. 1,000. If you 100 lang ako. 1,000 yun. Ginawan 2,500 dito. Maybe then how you
this standard kasing hand, standard hand, kaya taro tutulak talaga 1-2 1-2 2-2
hours profit. Nakuha ko. Ang scoop ko siya. Lalo na ng pag-alas.
If fate come I show.
If I just call 4-way.
That's what you have.
4, 6, 7.
Sabi ko mamaya
Check
mabili
po
ko.
me? Oh. Okay.
Fold 51.
You're lucky, Bob. You're lucky.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
300.
But
Roll the twin and the hijack.
Lucky, lasing.
Open-ended on the flop.
Raises to 300 now. Takuya's turn to get big slick.
Yeah.
Kuya Bob, lucky, lasing. Lucky, lasing.
Lucky, lasing.
Raised by Wind. Repop by Takuya.
Checking. Boss G.
It's better for your hand that you raise.
Hey,
Hey, they're having whatever's downstairs. Somebody said
Saved you.
they're bringing up some whiskey.
You did not
That's a scotch, actually. Wind's still staying with his beer, though.
Okay, cool.
1262. Heads up.
Wind makes the call. He was very close to using a time bank card.
Flush draw in that.
Flop is 7-5 tray. He's thinking of what it's going to take for him to represent a set. Now he donks out. Remember, it was 3-bet pre-flop. 1,200 for Wind. And a call on the float by Takuya. Turn card's a 9 of clubs. Boy, Wind had better empty the clip on this one. What's it going to take to represent a set?
2 bet. 60.
Pot's 4,950. Bet is 2,200. Will this be enough to get Takuya out of the hand? Takuya has still got 2 overs with his ace-king. The mere fact that Wind donked into him sort of showing some strength.
Display lang ito. Dapat pag tinapon to may value eh.
1263.
He does not buy it.
Ay, bakang hirap.
River cards a king. Both of them hit the king. And Wind's in trouble. Wind's got 21,000 behind. Pot 9,350. Takuya's got 31,000 behind.
Three bet. 60.
Bet is 3,300. That might not get it done, though. Takuya might make the crying call. Yep, he does. And Wind is going to find out that he played it. He hit it. Oh, it's been raised to 9,000 and Wind's going to call. Wow. Takuya made the most out of that hand.
Okay.
Wow.
River the King, which was an action card for both, at a pot of 13,750.
No hit? Oh my god. Very good player.
And Wind is down at 12,300. Welcome back to the game, Takuya Moda. Takuya Moda of Japan.
And then in the floor, in the turn, and then in the river, cannot. The river, I know he has a king.
No, kahit pa si Boto.
I can afford.
No. Yeah. But ace king didn't hit anything. Just 2 hard cards. Call 3 times.
For those of you playing downstairs, Gio Palacios has not reloaded. That's still part of the starting stack that he came in for 20,000.
Di ba may ano kayo? Chicken skin ba yan?
Wind has reloaded. Takuya Moda, I believe, has reloaded as well. Oh, no, he has not, because he's still playing from the original 50. Bob Kim has not.
Kasi mamaya mo na bigyan ng mga ganito.
Takuya Arikaki in seat number 5 has not. He's built from his 13,000.
Todo yan.
Kirvy has. That's King Queen in seat 6. He has reloaded.
1260. Raise. C3. 900.
Looks like it's getting personal between these two. Takuya raising with Queen Deuce of clubs.
44. 4.
After the limp.
46. 47.
And Ruru's got the most chips. At least before Kong Joel Tupas picked up his. Now we can get a look at Joel's stack right there. That should be around almost more than 100.
Twice?
Call in.
He smelled it right away. Try to make a play at me, huh? You gentlemen from Japan.
There's no interest. I have aces suited.
You know, these hands in the line of threes, pretty entertaining. Hand 30, 31, 33, 34, 35.
Abangan mo lang talaga. Di kumita sa atin si Mami.
Yep, Justin Basig saying that was painful.
Huh? Fold? What? 8 chicks? Suited? I forget.
Okay, I guess.
Stra.
Again, you're watching Masters Poker Live, folks. This is our Thursday night habit here at the Masters Poker Club. My name is Commissioner Noel Zarate.
6-9? Very possible.
Trouble.
Hope you can still hear me. But suddenly, the audio from the table just popped up. I hope it doesn't affect the stream. And if you're in the area, of course, you're cruising around Makati, Manila, Pasay, in that area, just come on over. This is very near the Remedios Circle on Bocobo St, Malate, Manila. In fact, you can park at the Remedios Circle and take a short walk to get here. From the Remedios Circle, I would surmise that could be around 30 steps to get to where we are here at the Masters Poker Club.
Call to 100.
Code.
Raise to 100. False is 1. False is 2.
Kong
How much?
getting a little creative from under the gun, raising with King 3 of hearts.
800.
Rebet though from Takuya,
I have 10 for again.
who's been very active. And a call from King Queen, an 8K with King Queen.
I have 10 for.
Does not venture any further. Kong, of course, has to make the call. And Takuya
Let's do this.
is going to have 2 customers on his raise. Flop comes 10, 8, 7. How about a straight for King Queen on the flop? Takuya's got a gut shot. And Kong's got King High. Takuya is going to walk into trouble now by continuing.
Pocket ace. Fishy, fishy.
Just a call. It looks so safe. King Queen with a nut straight. Kong, of course, can't continue in this hand. Somebody's already showed interest. He's gonna need a long distance bomb of runner hearts. That's the only out he's got, actually. Runner hearts if Kong continues. Gets out. Takuya needs a 9, and there it is! He's taken the lead. He's got a higher straight now. A Queen High straight against a Jack High straight, and now it's King Queen who's gonna walk in to the Lion's Den by making this raise when he's now behind. Raised at 10,000. King Queen's got 32,000 behind. Takuya. He can 3-bet this right now, and King Queen's still gonna call. Because King Queen thinks his Jack is the nuts. It is not. Takuya has the nuts.
20 plus 21.
You covered, brother.
21 50.
Covered. You covered.
Hindi, meron siya 5,000.
Takuya covers him.
Oh, you're red. Red.
Oh, red.
5,000. kuya.
Takuya's trying to feint weakness
Bob,
here.
give me one red.
Seeing how big that raise was.
6,000 changing.
Changing lane difference.
50.
10 seconds.
Sobra sa 50 yun.
Odds at 17,000.
Tumama ako. 21.50.
Tumama siya. Hindi naman
It's gonna be worth a time bank card if he can make sure that King Queen could go all in on the river.
Pero maganda niya pare-pares maganda.
Could 3-bet here. He does 3-bet all in, and there's the quick call. Oh my goodness! For the second time tonight, King Queen is going to get railed.
Hindi ko may jack na okay na yan.
Wow!
No way.
Gutter ball.
On the turn.
Wow. Ayop talaga.
Wala, queen only.
Yeah, there's no. Well, Queen, yeah. Queen could chop.
Queen lang. Wala na iba.
Only chop.
The only way he can get out of this by chopping with a queen.
Queen and queen, nothing.
That's it.
Grabe.
For the second time tonight, King Queen gets outdrawn.
No, my friend.
And says yum yum.
Kuya, pero gano'n na rin, kukol din siya
My friend,
kahit
nice. Hindi ako
Takuya is new to this table, and he has taken all the chips away from Kirvy, the 39-year-old who goes by the name of King Queen. And now we have a new chip leader.
I know his style. He does that. So next time you call him, he does
Very hard to hit, but good player.
Very good player. Pretend to be good. That's what he does. Be careful with him.
Not quite sure if King Queen is coming back. I mean, there he is. But is he coming back to the table?
Kuya Kirby, straight from the flop. Lumabas lang yung 9.
Looks like he's reaching for armaments.
Straight on the flop.
There it is.
Not on the turn.
I believe King Queen playing starting tonight, playing 26,000, then he reloads to what looked like 40,000.
Yeah.
Already chip leader changes.
14,000 behind, 6-6.
You say 14,000 behind? Okay, so he set a limit for himself of 80,000. That's what he's playing now, 80,000.
Hindi, laki na ng re-raise mo sa 10 eh.
Pero sa turn na kasi. Pero pwede ko itapon yan. Siya kasi, pwede siyang set. Pwede siyang...
Fold, 6-1.
Grabe yun.
Cool.
Cooler. What a cooler.
Fold, 16, fold, 16.
What a cooler, my friend.
Kuya dangerous.
Very dangerous.
Raise 450, 6-1. Fold, 6-5.
Why you raise 450?
Bob Kim with a raise to 450.
Oh,
yes, I'm fish.
Action on King Queen, he's back. He's playing 14,000. So he set a limit for himself of 80.
AB, second time race.
AK with AK. How about that? First time we've seen this happen.
Water.
Fold, 6-8. Fold, 6-9.
Makes the 3-bet to 1,600.
Fold, 6.
Wala ko isa kuya.
Wala, sirain mo lang.
Hindi sala.
Bob Kim. We've seen him make great folds also before. He's probably the most skilled player at this table. Bob Kim of Korea.
Fold, 6-4.
I know you don't have good hand. You don't have good hand. Yeah, good hand.
Hey, thanks for sending stars, Jonel Rakedan and EJ Bertiago. Have sent stars.
He wants revenge from last week.
I don't give him.
And we got some Ruru fans here as well. Alpi Anisiete.
Right, again?
My friend, dealer.
Okay.
You forget
So a
dealer.
good fold once again.
You forget
Coming
dealer.
from Bob Kim.
Dealer.
Brother.
I'll see.
Straddle has been announced.
Oli, lol. 10 for all in.
That's gonna put Takuya under the
Bob
gun.
is waiting for me to all in 10 for. No ace-king. I lost ace-king.
I'm so lucky today.
Fold,
I lost ace-king.
fold,
I'm
6-7.
so lucky.
My God.
This
I'm
is
hoping
something
for
that
the
Taku
chop.
hasn't done in a while.
I'm hoping for the chop
He has made a raise with a junk hand of Queen 5 of diamonds. might get respect from everyone here.
Straddle?
Kong is gonna think about it. And the small blind just calls it.
Of course.
Sorry. I didn't see.
But the range. I for.
There it is. Better to just give the 500 chips. And the straddler's gonna come along. Wind. He's actually got the best hand. And he gets the best hand anew. Top 2 pair. Queen 7-4, 2 spades. Taku's got top pair. I think Wind had better check this.
900.
He donks in again. It's worked out for him before. And of course, Taku's gonna call.
Very serious, my
That's
friend.
gonna get Kong out of the hand.
Very serious, my friend.
No drink. Be serious.
Really serious.
You have to be drink.
Turn cards, the king of spades. That's gonna slow both of them down, although
G.
2 pair might continue firing.
Thank you.
Wow.
Not top 2 pair anymore.
Mix.
Oh my gosh.
So, patay.
Patay. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's 1-5.
Kampay.
1,500.
Danger.
Taku with the good instincts to just let this one
Go
go.
back to home, please.
Cool. Grabe yung last hand na yun, no? Set straight na si boss.
On the flop. Not
That's
Nuts on
Kuya,
the
no?
turn.
Nuts on the flop. Na turn, na cooler ng...
Nuts on the flop, nuts on the turn.
Pero hindi ko siya binasa ng
To
Jack
the
Queen.
opponent.
Di ako, boss, hindi ko siya binasa ng Jack Queen, eh. Binasa ko siya, binasa ko siya, set ko siya binasa.
Oh, looks like Takuya is
Set ko siya
gonna
binasa, kuya.
add more armaments.
Or
He's gonna add more
Jack, wala ako
bullets.
namili, ace Jack or set.
Queen Jack.
Hindi ko siya binasa ng Jack Queen.
the Queen Jack.
Number 1.
Kasi
Korean.
He just
cooler niya lang, ngayon lang talaga. Wala naman siya nang tatamaan. Ngayon lang.
Tsaka...
Grabe yun.
Hindi ko kahit i-raise ko sa flop.
Tatawagan ko.
Oh, to over tapos.
In Korea?
In Korea.
Sa laro niyan, tama.
Macaulay. Macaulay.
Of course.
All 65.
You want Macaulay? You like?
And go to in Japan, go to...
Ever since that big win earlier, Ruru's not picked up
Laki naman
anything.
ng re-raise niya,
I
boss,
like
eh.
Macaulay.
Hindi, pwede buo na siya.
Buo na, kaso buo lang, no?
If mix, headache.
Sa flop, baka mapaisip.
Pagkano ba tinira mo sa bluff, kuya?
Wala. Kumol lang. Kumplot ko lang. Kasi
flat
nats
ko
ako eh.
lang.
Takuya's gonna raise Wind once again. That didn't
Sabi ko nga,
go
lalo sana
didn't go well the last time.
Dagdagan siya ng outs eh.
Oo.
This time Wind's just gonna call.
3 out.
2 outer na lang.
3 out.
Three.
What, 3 outer?
Chop
May
three
name
out
siya.
there.
Okay, yan.
Queen.
3 outer.
Flop is ace-6 tray. That's top 2 once again for Wind.
Oh, bintawag.
Second time he's flopped top 2 pair.
Hindi, siya racer.
He's donked every time he's taken the big lead. Does he donk again now?
Kala ko nga babalik ka sa flop eh. Pag bumalik ka sa flop, kukol siya.
Hindi, suited ako, kuya, eh. 10 queen.
Oo.
Aso lang, hindi ko natatawag.
He's donking again.
Laka na ng re-raise. Laka na ng raise, eh.
800 lang.
That's
Flop.
I check for...
Plus, hindi, upper lang ako, eh.
Don't see how Takuya can float on this one.
He doesn't check.
Oh, he's gonna fold.
He doesn't check.
Hindi lang, hindi mo lang
Masan tayo.
Manilo.
Crazy
Yung panalo natin last week na...
player, bro.
Hey, he just tried to steal it.
Hindi, okay lang yung kuya. May kitchen aga pa.
That's why you are very...
Brother.
That's poker, di ba?
Can't blame a guy for trying to steal.
Not this.
All in Rosco, according to Alfie.
Yeah.
Actually, Ruru's been a little card dead.
Okay, yeah.
That's Jack 9 suited. You will play with it. Right?
Yeah, I will. I'm 100%. I'm dead.
Why you always straddle?
I like.
He's actually picked up ace king twice that he's straddled.
Nobody wants? Okay, I can. Tang.
Ewan mo sa iba.
All 65. All 66. Raise 1,067.
How much?
Taku calling the straddle, and AK is going to come in for a raise with
Dangerous.
King Queen. Offsuit. Kong thinking about joining from the cutoff. 1,000 it is.
Raise, raise.
Yeah, raise.
1,000.
1,000 raise.
Oh, you're the last row to defend. Oh.
Bob Kim is going to fold. He already knows somebody might have a better ace.
Very tight, very tight.
Dangerous, dangerous.
King Queen actually has the same hand. And the flop is King 6 Deuce. 8K has now taken the lead with a pair of Kings Queen kicker.
Dangerous too.
But he decides to check over to Kong, who's also going to check. Turn card's a 9. Kong now has a gut shot.
I'm fast here.
And AK sees a second spade. Kong might buy one last street though.
Dangerous.
Does make the call. 1,400.
Dangerous, my friend. Dangerous too.
King Queen with the fold.
King time.
Whoever card's a 9, or make that an 8 of spades. Third spade on the board. AK is going to get the check mark.
Choice.
As Kong has missed.
Every half. Yeah.
About 6,150.
Prop time.
Smallish value bet.
Betting.
2,500. Of course, Kong can't call this.
I know. Forget pair.
The only way he can win this is to turn his hand into a bluff.
I chose today.
Very,
I
very
call
big,
everything
2-5.
like this.
Why 2-5? My friend. Why 2-5? So very big.
Actually, a pretty good value bet. Third of the pot.
I have no flush. Pero maybe I can see the flop. How much to 5?
He's considering turning his hand into a bluff. No, he has not done this tonight. He's been pretty straightforward with the way he's been playing. Talking about Kong.
10 seconds.
May bank naman ako eh.
He's going to use some of his time bank cards. Could have like 10-7.
Paano yung kung di nakapagbigay ng card?
What was he calling with? On the turn, yep. Because the action did happen on the turn.
Basta meron ka dito. Pero pag wala na, naubos yun. All dead na.
Kong's got about 64,000.
Donation. Donation ako, my friend. Donation.
That doesn't look like a call, though. That looks like a raise.
Donation.
A straight would have fired something by now. So AK's already knowing he's gonna call any raise.
10 seconds.
Dami lalabas. Spade pa? Ba yan?
5 seconds.
Ramdam ko lamang na ako. Ah.
Ay. I smell it.
3,750 to the ledger of AK from Japan.
I think so.
Sira ako dun sa
Angry?
Because if that was a straight, it would have fired something already after about 30 seconds of
I
think
know you
time.
don't have flash.
What's your hand? King?
Yeah, that's
King? Is king? No, is king?
No, it's king.
I win.
You win?
I win.
For those of you railing for Ruru, he has not moved in like 5 orbits.
Yeah.
After picking up that big win earlier with kings versus sevens, he's been card dead.
King or queen?
Why did you know my card?
Okay, check.
King 10.
King 10.
I know.
Later, check later. King 10.
Later check, okay. King queen. Only position, okay.
I have king 10.
King queen, okay, king queen.
Yeah, you're right.
And he continues to be card dead, but it's folded to him in the +3. So Ruru does come in with Jack 5 of hearts.
My kicker is too small.
So many dangerous people behind. That's
Maybe if I get the
When folded, Takuya.
Oh!
Almost. You know, in the old days, that would have been binding if his chips had crossed the line.
I don't want to spade, diba?
Yeah,
Just raises.
I have
The 600.
my kicker's too small.
Taku calls on the
I'm
straddle,
just
and
thinking
Ruru's
about,
gonna
like,
come
You
along.
have the higher kicker or yours
Yeah,
flash.
yeah. But you raise, I think you have a flash, so I fold.
Flop
you did
comes
best.
King, Queen, 10. Ruru's picked up an open ender. Taku now with top pair.
Fold!
Taku with the blue shirt.
Snap ko.
And Takuya, who's got pocket sixes and 3 overcards on the board, fires in there. And a call from Taku. And Ruru's also going to stick around with his gut shot, with his open ender. Needing an ace or a 9 to make a straight. He picks up the 4 of hearts, though. Doesn't change anything. It's still top pair for Taku. As Takuya now checks. Taku will check.
Ganda sa puso.
Free card for Ruru, but he's not going to take it. He's going to fire.
Konyak, saka wine. Good po.
This is going to get one player out.
Walang napakamahal ng konyak.
That would be Takuya. But Taku's going to stay. There's the fold. Taku's going to call one more street. No way he folded that. What a play by Ruru.
Pocket king, okay. Pocket king. Straight, brother. Okay.
That was going to be at least a call with top pair.
Pocket king. Straight, that's king.
That's straight.
You show king.
Thank you.
Ah, you don't believe me, show me king.
Jack queen.
Doesn't have ace jack because he didn't raise. He's got jack 9.
I told you already, ace jack.
Pocket king.
Jack only. Maybe on the turn-in, I will
Wow,
release
Taku
you.
watches this later on in about 30 minutes. He's going to see that at least one call was in order there. But there are some players who actually do put certain players on certain hands, not even in a range anymore. I put him, oh, he's already got the straight, so I got to fold. Oh, he's already got the flush, so I got to fold.
Mistakes happen.
Even if one more call would have been appropriate. Ah, AK with AK again. How come every time we covered AK in the past, he never picks up ace
Irang
king?
lasing.
He's gotten it twice. Bong is going to join.
Lasing.
Oh, he's made a 3-bet, actually. It's a 1,400. Not the right time to be doing this, sir. AK just decides to call, though.
Again? I'm scared of you, my friend.
Oh, and he's taken the lead, too. Not only does he pair his 4s, he's got the nut flush draw. And AK is in trouble here against Kong.
No cara.
Wow.
No cara.
Great fold.
Ay,
Enjoy the ace of hearts.
It's okay, one card you win.
Of course you would bet with a nut flush draw.
One card win.
You know, a guy hasn't really picked up a hand. It's Gio Palacios in seat 1.
Whiskey, no.
We have not seen him in action in quite a while.
My straight.
Sabi ko, ganda ng
everybody become drunk.
I have ace king.
Ace king.
Why did you fold it?
No heart. It's very strong.
You have it.
Also 7.
No heart, no heart. No heart. I have king heart. I call away.
Hindi pa.
I have ace heart.
Just a call by Kong.
It's high, me too. No heart.
350.
Raised by wind.
Ayun na, maganda eh. Bumubomba na pag matagal na.
Reading 950.
Abang lang.
3-bet by Takuya. This is junk on junk on junk. No, we got King Queen with an actual hand. Just makes the call.
Pocket 9.
Got Ace King.
Apo ako.
Kong stays. Wind stays. In this 3-bet pot with 4 players in it. Interesting.
4 players.
Abot tayo ni Bonifacio, hindi tayo natatakot eh. What?
Flop is 10-5 tray.
Check.
Check with 9.
Pair of fives for Takuya, actually. Win with an open-ended straight draw. Now, Takuya 3-bet this, so he'd better fire.
Bet 1 4 6 8.
King Queen
Call 6 6.
doesn't really have a big stack. Only got 10,700 behind.
Oh, yan na, sa bakarat na lang to.
Kong's gonna fold. Wind might have, he'll have to call one straight. Come on.
Some table boost.
Wind has to call one straight. At the very least.
Call 6
As they might opt to skip the turn. If that happens, he gets a free river card. Jack of spades. This now improves King Queen to a gut shot. He needs a queen. Wind continues to miss. And Takuya now checks. So everybody's got to skip one straight. And the river card's going to be a deuce. There's the straight for Wind. That's what he joined for. Now he's got to try to get some value. He's actually got the nuts with a 6-high straight. How do you get value out of this? Oh my goodness. He just picks up the first blue chips he sees for a 6,000 polarizing bet. This is a real case of nuts or air.
Sabi niya, lahat ng
Yeah,
gusto
he
mong
can't
kainin
call.
mo,
King Queen can't call.
Nice ball.
So Wind able to get it on the river.
4-6.
So he did get a free turn after all.
Yeah, 4-6.
Gamble.
4-6. Come on, believe me.
I think 10 jack. Not 10 jack. Win?
Huh?
Not 10 jack.
No, 4-6. Jay, so big hand.
That was interesting in many respects because the way it was played pre-flop. In fact, if King Queen had just got all in pre-flop, that would have ended right there.
I don't know if you bet or not.
Call 6
If
9.
you bet too big, then you make me so.
Of course.
Got a straddle. Kong's not in his seat.
200.
200.
Oh,
Call 6 2. Call 6 3.
why not raise?
4.
Cut off.
How about the tight Bob
You
Kim?
want to raise? No,
Call
here.
6 6.
That's just a call.
Very good call.
King Queen also calls. AK on the big blind, though. He's going to make a raise.
7. 1 6,000.
7, 9, 3.
Raise it to 1,600. Now, Ruru's got a really cute hand here. So hard to let this go. And in this situation, of course, but the way the hands have been played, Ruru's really thinking about coming along here with Jack 9, although if he just flats, he's going to just open the floodgates for everybody, so he's going to have to raise this up. Or fold.
This is so good. We don't have hand. We can drink.
Great play here by AK. This might get it done.
We can play in a hand.
Is Wind in a gambling mood? He's been in a gambling mood since he played that King 4 that almost got away. He almost got away with.
Applause for me. Success.
Success.
Have hand.
Success.
AK's pretty crafty like this.
Little chicken. Maybe if I call
Who's got the most chips right now? Still Kong, right?
Discard Maha.
Kong followed by
Discard.
Takuya.
How much?
Mahal.
Kong followed by Takuya and perhaps...
200.
Yeah, Takuya's in second right now.
2 to 300, yeah.
By looking at the way he stacked his blues,
They are very careful.
would be 40,000 something.
Yeah.
Kong's got 65,000 behind. He is under the gun. Ran all this way for Queen Deuce.
Fold 6-1.
Gio's still in there with his first entry. Wind has already reloaded.
Fold 6-3.
Makes the call here with the Trey Deuce.
4. Fold 6-5.
Is Bob Kim gonna raise this? He has the 450. Ace Queen off suit. King Queen has made the call. And a 3-bet by AK with AQ. Goodbye, Wind.
That's what you say every time.
That's dead money. You said it. Very good English when you say dead money as well. Bob Kim's got a situation once again. Oh, does he just flat this? Oh, that's gonna draw in King Queen with only 10,000 behind, or he can still fold.
Professional.
He's on the button. And it suddenly becomes a juicy pot of 6,500. 10 is live. Flop comes Jack 8-4.
My friend, what do you
No
want?
help to anyone.
What do
The
you want?
guy with the betting lead is going to continue betting.
I never tried this before.
Okay.
I saw this in 7-Eleven so many times.
Really?
Yeah, so many times on the...
No, that's the new, that's the limited
Limited.
edition of Johnny Walker. That's blood.
It's near...
Hey, thanks for the correction. Yeah, Takuya's got
The taste of the
88,000.
Walker.
I'm having a hard time reading the chips because I can't see everything. Thanks for the correction there, Ben's Aviary.
I never tried it before. I just tried it a bit.
Got 2 players remaining in this
Double
one.
block downstairs
Actually,
if you
Bob
want.
Kim has
I
folded.
bring double block.
So Bob Kim still has, those 2 ace kings that he won. You're right about that. AK's catching up though.
Bluffing, ace queen high. Bluffing again.
Bob Kim's not going to be happy about that.
Don't forget the dealer.
Transfer.
Thank you.
Wala, don't forget the
Bluffing.
dealer.
Right?
Lorenzo Sungalan saying, let's go, Boss G.
Thank you.
They got 2 players
Pili mo muna.
putting in Ruru's small blind.
Kumain ka muna.
Which one you want?
Gio might just ship it right here.
That's right, it is. Thank
That's
you.
a lot though. He's got ace jack. That's the best hand he's seen in a while.
What's the taste of that blood? It's
And suddenly, when Gio comes in raising from under the gun, that should serve notice to everybody except that
What happened? I'm
Wind
just
has-
saying something, then you...
ace queen of hearts
Cool.
Fold 6.
just makes the call. Takuya with pocket 7s. He's not going to call. He's raised it. It's them again, right?
Give it back to you. So is Benson in this ring.
my friend 300. You just want
So is Benson in this
Believe it or
one.
not, Gio can still walk away from this,
it.
even if it is the best hand he's seen in a while.
Hindi ka tatakbo.
Or will he? Uh-oh, he's made a 4-bet.
Try not to.
And now it's Wind who's in a pickle now.
Let's see. Come on.
How can I call
Come
that?
on, come on.
Pocket ace.
Gio's effectively saying he's all in,
Pocket queens. Jacks.
regardless of what happens.
Decent. Really?
Actually, Wind is the one who can fold. Think about this.
Only bluff.
Wind's trying to read. A guy who hasn't played in like 5 orbits.
Too expensive.
Pretty hard to read.
Global.
Wind's got 21,300. Not that big of a stack. Takuya's got 87. He just calls it. And now Takuya's got to think about what he has to do.
Yeah, so I just put
He's the 3-better. He's just gotten 4 bets. Bob Kim is being the bank teller.
3104. You sure? Okay.
Let me sweat.
Needless to say, Takuya covers everyone.
It's the most expensive drink.
Just calls.
Cheers.
Nice hand, nice
And
hand.
cheers.
Just like
Come on.
Owen. Just like Owen.
Should be good
Owen
one.
on it. Oh!
Flop is queen, 6-4. Wind with the lead. With a pair of queens and an ace kicker.
Mas madali yan.
And every time Wind has taken the lead, he has docked.
5-3, 5-3.
This is no exception.
Bad run ako. Bad draw lang.
Every time Wind has taken the lead, he lets the table know.
Tumapon ka lang, hindi ko siya mailagay dun eh.
Di, kahit ako kuya, kung hawak ko bara mo, binasa ko siya sa set eh.
Takuya's now thinking, did he actually hit the queen? Or is he playing something like ace-6 or ace-4 like he did earlier? Every time Wind feels he's taken the lead, he donks out. There's the respect.
I just see you. 5-3.
Gio has already committed himself. That's a great try, though, with a 4-bet.
Very good.
Maybe
Almost got Wind out of the hand.
What's that?
I will 6-4-4. 6-4-4? 6-4.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay, very good dealer, very good
Play
dealer.
6-4.
4-3?
Very good dealer. My friend, very good
Really?
dealer. Very good dealer.
you have queen.
Gotta give at least credit for having something like King-Queen
Don't forget the
there.
dealer.
I have 3.
That's all.
Ako tigano mo, boy scout mo.
I'm ahead of him, but him.
How about a show?
50%
Maybe.
ako dyan.
I'm thinking about it. Because I was position.
And you
Wondering, I'm looking at the Ben's Aviary's comment once
You
again.
can fold.
Yeah.
You can fold.
Suited
By
jab.
looking at the chip stacks,
But what do you have?
he can already surmise.
Oh.
So Kong has stacked his,
Nine, okay?
No.
In
no.
tens.
I think ace queen. Ace queen. Or king.
right? So those whites in
Ace
tens
queen suited. And
are in the
ace queen,
40s.
I hit a heart there, right?
That'd be
And then
40,
the top
almost
here.
50,
Fine shot.
the 25s, of course, or at the hundreds, 2,000 per stack. So he's got about 3 of those. My point is, being Ben's Aviary might be a hand reporter. I've worked with some of the really good hand reporters. His eyeball stacks, they can already have like a
Nice hand, nice hand.
off. They're off by about like 100 or 200.
Not expensive drink. Good drink.
Yeah, very
Drink
good
with
drink.
money.
Yeah. It's the biggest heart I get tonight. But ace queen, biggest hand.
4-5.
Okay, where's the 5,000 chips? You're doing this better than I am,
Sorry.
Ben Xavier. Well, we flash back to Takuya's stack. I'll look for those. Those are the white ones, by the way. The 5,000 chips are the white ones.
Raise to 500. 6-8.
Papatakbuhin ko na.
Ruru making a button raise, but Kong's not having any of this.
1,000.
He's got ace king.
Next deal na.
He has 3-bet it.
Naku!
Gio's got all in.
Talaga naman.
This could be it.
300. Total all in.
Ruru cannot continue with his hand.
Boss G, sorry
It's gonna be Kong making the call.
I told. Fold, sit 8.
I will double up you, boss.
Good one.
And Kong already saying, I'm gonna double you
I
up.
have ace king.
It's a coin flip, though.
Oh, 50-50.
What?
A 50-50.
Just one.
Oh, 57-43.
Ah.
No ace, no king. Please. Oh.
Ace on the window. Ace on the flop.
Ten.
Turns a 3. No 10 coming. 2 pair does it. And Gio may have to reload.
Di matapon eh.
Well, his 20,000 made it this far,
Hindi ko
though.
matapon.
That's all. 20,000 behind. Sit 1.
So Gio now reloading for 20,000.
Ito panlaban na talaga yun.
Wala boss, dito matapon.
Ah, I have a big hand. I pulled it.
Good eye by Ben Xavier, spotting the white chips.
What are you doing?
So transfixed with the blue chips of 1,000.
Not double star.
Purple chips, of course, of 100. And those orange chips are 25. There are the white chips. I see them now. Thank you very much for pointing that out, Ben Xavier. And it appears that there are also some white chips with wind. And I don't see any in the holdings of Bob Kim. Nor Kong, nor Ruru. But Ruru's starting to get a little active once again. Just making a call, though, from the cutoff. Gio's now going to loosen up a bit after having to reload. Now playing 40. Takuya in the straddle.
Yes, against you. He likes you.
Yeah, he's just going to check his option.
Why not raise?
Flop is king, tray. Believe it or not, Gio's got the best hand. See if Takuya represents any of this. Which could be an unlikely story. He just checks it. Ruru's going to continue.
Nice hand.
Huh?
Nice hand.
Very good.
I think so.
Pocket king.
Pocket king. Nice.
What else?
AK's just... Yeah, he's riding along, shall we say.
No good right position. Forget the key. Section. So you have to be tight.
They don't want
So it's not good.
Ano yun? May nakaangat?
Atsuhiro-san position okay. Their position is good because of this section. You no good.
Ben Xavier, you better,
Action.
start working for some of the big poker publications because you are very good at eyeballing chips.
Be careful.
Ben Xavier has just given us the top 3 in chips so far. Takuya's got 84,000. Kong's got 71,000. He's now in second place. And Bob Kim is now at 69,000. Isn't that a white chip or a couple of white chips there with wind, though? Yeah, but if they are, that's just like 20,000. Only one stack of blues.
May I? Please. Yeah. Thank you.
Another straddle from Bob Kim. Hey, local time now is just a little past 11 p.m. That means we have about an hour and a half to go before we end our little stream tonight.
Revenging. If we did everything they did.
What did he say?
King Queen has reloaded again. He's now playing 100.
Every hand.
Yeah, I think he's playing 100 now.
Maybe big winner.
Now he's raised to 900.
He's not big winner.
Number one winner.
No.
Number one winner.
Oh. You.
Maybe.
No.
Number one, number two.
No, you, number one. I'm sure.
Takuya in the small blind, I mean the big blind rather, makes the call. Bob Kim folds his straddle.
Heads up.
All diamonds. 10, 7, 5, top pair and top kicker for Takuya. And an over pair for King Queen. Goes check. Board pairs 5s, which is now good news actually for Takuya. Got 2 pair. Bad news is he doesn't know he's up against an over pair.
2,500. 2-3.
There is no flush redraw for neither gentleman.
Diamond.
Stop.
River card's a diamond. That's going to go check.
Check. 6, open.
And King Queen is going to take down a much-needed pot here with pocket jacks.
Oh, wow. I have
Sense the frustration. He's already bought in
Oh,
for 6 figures.
I have one diamond.
Langanin yun, hindi ka makakataya na doon, kuya.
I don't know if we can show the cumulative winnings, but definitely King Queen is at the bottom of that list.
Check na siya, hindi kita.
But you gotta start somewhere.
If I open the
Kung nag-lip siya ng konti,
All right, Wynn's got 30,000 because he only has one stack of blues. Thank you very much.
10-3.
Ben's Aviary. Is that a place, by the way? Ben's Aviary?
Just try.
Sounds like a cool place to hang out.
You try that.
Having a drink with a lot of birds flying around.
Nobody know. Let's try.
But just by the eyeballing, sir, you turned me into a fan of yours. And as a poker writer, I really rely on my hand reporters, and they do a really good job.
400.
And they do a good job eyeballing stacks. That's a talent in itself. AK with KJ, and he's made a raise.
Fold tip 9. 1, 2. 3 raise to 1,200.
Gio is gonna make a 3-bet in the cutoff with a power play here with 8-5 offsuit. Takuya has made the call from the small blind. And how about the fold? Interesting.
Oh my God.
Really now?
Queen, ace.
Flop is ace, ace, queen. Gio's gonna fire at this again. That's for sure.
Ace, king, and pocket queen.
Only 400. Takuya's gonna chase his gut shot. Turn cards is 6. Gio's gotta almost empty the clip now.
2,000.
There you go. 2,000 is the right number. Great power play by Gio Palacios. That's how it's done.
2,000.
Makes sense.
And it's also very fortunate for Gio to have a board like that he can actually paint against. I mean, what 3-bets pre-flop and continues firing on 2 streets. Now that he's got the armaments to do it. Great spot.
You drink?
No.
No?
Only 8.
Yeah, Ben Xavier, you know, just come on over. You know, if you're interested to join the stream and you eyeball everybody's stack and your bet sizing would be on point, come on over Thursday afternoon to Masters Poker Club. Before it opens, sign up for the stream and you could be on it.
300. 6, 8, 4, 6, 9, and 1.
1, 3.
Call. 6, 2. 3 raise to 1,700.
Yeah, we cannot play.
Ruru making a raise and he gets a 3-bet
Call. 6, 8.
from Takuya, who's got 9-8.
That's why.
Wind is caught in between all of this again.
Oh, already.
You have to kill that by shove. You have to be
He's in a gambling mood tonight, isn't he?
Call.
Wind joins.
Nobody
You really check your call?
I check you. You already show 9-406, so that's all.
Here's the flop. Oh, ace on the window. That's going to give Ruru a big lead now. Although his kicker is not that sexy, he's playing ace-4 not to hit the ace, that's for sure. He has checked it. If Wind checks, it's another tell.
If you can change now, see where
And he said this month with a question here. It goes check, 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 and there's the 3rd spade, which now gives Takuya some kind of hope here. Redraw to a flush. It's not the nut flush or anything like that. Wind is out. Takuya also folds. So it was not in his best interest to show the 4
Show me an ace.
and the 5. Well, there was no 5 though. Okay, the question by Sadness Month is how much to join in. Today we're playing a 50-100 game, all right? So the 50-100 game, your minimum buy-in for this 50-100 game would be around 10,000. Would you believe that? And the max would be 50,000 because we did have Takuya in seat 5 coming in for 13,000 to start the evening. The max was
No look,
purchased
please.
by two players, Takuya in seat
No
3
look, please.
and Bob Kim. They both came in for
No look.
50,000. So the answer to your question depends on the blinds that we're playing. Sometimes we're playing 25-50. Today it's 50-100. There was a game once we had 100-200. Of course, it adjusts.
Okay.
So for this particular 50-100 game, just to give you a gauge, Sadness Month, is that if it's 50-100, the max is 50, minimum is 10. Hope that answers your question. But if you want to be part of games that are going on downstairs, you can come in right now.
Whoa. No look, 300 only.
Kong with a raise. Looks like he's getting bored. The 300. Takuya is going to slam it back with a 3-bet to 2,000.
He has so many 5,000.
Ruru's down to 41,000 and change.
No look. Maybe kings or aces, huh? Aces, huh?
I believe him. I believe him.
Oh.
Now he's going to look.
Oh, shit.
Is Kong in a gambling mood, though?
How much?
Can also cover you.
This is a battle of the two chip leaders, by the way. Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
Let's see.
That's fun.
Let's see.
All right.
Oh, my God.
Sit 9, heads up.
Flop 3 on the window. Jack 8 tray.
9.
Top pair for Takuya. Bottom pair for Kong. Takuya's going to continue. Kong's going to call one straight.
1,600.
1-6.
Hi.
Go.
There's the call. If a deuce comes on the turn, that would be really blinding. No, it's a 6. Check again from Kong. Takuya still got top pair, top kicker. He's not going anywhere. He's going to continue to fire.
How much?
And Kong has to now think about,
5,000?
when do I draw the line? With calling with bottom pair. That's such a ragged board to begin with, a ragged flop. The only one who would stay in is somebody who actually had a hit because there was no draw. Now there is a draw developing. The only one who would stay in would be a jack, an 8. Somebody paired a jack, an 8, or a 3. And if it's a jack, Takuya's got the best kicker. So he's either chopping or he's winning.
God, what do you have?
Right thinking.
5 seconds.
Very easy.
Sadness Month, the answer to your question is there are 25-50 games downstairs. That's the lowest game we got here. They used to have a 20-40 here, but they're now having a 25-50. 25-50, 50-100, and 100-200. 10,000 and 25-50 game is more than ideal. Now what are we looking at there? 500 bigs? That'd be really good.
I show you one card. I show you one card.
Yeah.
And Swimming Man is also watching.
Sit 9.
You got it.
No
No.
problem.
I'll say the pawns.
I'm
So after all of that, it'll still go the way of Takuya, who continues to be the monster stack.
Nice hand.
Not really
Hey,
monster, he's got the biggest stack.
You bawi me, ah.
If you get into the stream, I'm not quite sure, but if you go to any table here, Sadness Month, yeah, just play until you lose whatever it is your budget is.
2,000.
Yeah, this is a 50-100 game tonight here at the Masters Poker Live. Kamish Erm still bringing you the action. And it's going to be under the gun to Kong. Got a new player in seat number 1, as Gio has called it a night. We got Ben, who's come in.
Fold, sit 3 and 4. Call.
Raise from Wind.
Fold, sit 6.
Ace 10.
Call.
AK's got pocket 6s. He's going to make the call from the big blind, and Ruru in the straddle. Ruru was the chip leader at one point tonight. He's going to gamble on this hand. 4 players.
Chinese, Korea, Philippines.
Flop is 10-4 deuce. So wind with top pair, top kicker. Pair of 4s for Ruru. Still a pair of 6s for AK.
You want drink?
Bet 1,200.
You want drink?
And again, wind, when he has the lead or he believes he has the lead, he's going to fire. That's been the story tonight.
I want you to be
He
drunk.
donks in. Now, Ruru knows this. When he's had a pair of 4s, he's also in there. Might consider making a call on 1 straight.
You know, I made so many drunk calls, right?
Does make the call.
Very fresh.
Turn card, 7 of hearts. Does not improve Ruru's position. He still has a pair of 4s.
Maybe number 1.
And does not distract Wind any one bit. He still has top pair, top kicker.
Hey, come on.
No draws got
Let's
there.
tell us about it. Come on, come on.
Action on Ruru though. He decides to check.
2-4.
And if Wind puts his opponent on some kind of a draw, he's got to put more pressure now.
It's not possible. I know you have aces, sir. I read it.
Aces?
Yeah, aces.
Aces, huh?
Yeah.
Really aces?
He hit nothing on the flop. I know he's an aces card.
Very good fold.
Very good. That is a very good call.
They're toying with Wind now, by the way.
Call.
Still the call though from Ruru. Did not see the memo earlier that Wind will always lead out
2-4.
Okay.
when he's ahead, or when he feels he's ahead,
Move it.
and he will stay ahead. Third heart though.
Check, 8.
This could go check check.
10 only.
Says 10 only. It's an ace 10, and Ruru's gonna pay for that information. 5,150 into the pot.
Why?
Nice bet.
Yeah, if you've been watching us the whole night, he's always done that. Even if it's heads up, he donks out when he feels he's in the lead.
Come on.
Not seen him. We've not seen him do that though when he's behind or when he's trying to bluff.
I called 300 king. I raised 500, right? 4-0. Yeah. But I cannot bet at the river, right?
Yeah, cannot. Check back his
I'm just learning from you, you know, you guys professional.
No teacher. Bad teacher.
Everybody wants to learn from Bob Kim, to be honest with you.
Bad teacher. AK okay. Takuya okay. Me no.
500.
Kong calls from under the gun, and there's going to be a raise by Wind. The 500, Takuya might repop him again. It's them again.
가자.
1,500. Bob Kim says he's got a suited Jack 10.
Fold. 8.
Hard homework. Hard one.
Come on.
Hard homework.
Come on.
Why so many people call? So many people call, then I call. Okay.
Kong calls, Wind calls. Got a 4-way going on here. Now they're going to fix that. There's no 2 there, though. Flop is Jack 10-7. 2 pair for Bob Kim. Open ender for Takuya. Gut shot for Wind. 2 pair for Kong. Are you kidding me? What an action flop.
7.
Kong's got the worst 2 pair.
9.
He's got top and bottom.
Chips.
7,000 though.
Lasing.
Oh, not sure.
Lasing.
Wind actually has an up and down. Or he's got a double belly, as we call it. He's a queen or an 8 to complete a straight. That gives him 8 outs.
Ace 9.
But that's a big bet, though. 7,000.
7.
I mean, Kong potted it already. On the flop, he thinks he's got the winning hand.
15 seconds.
Wynn's got a big draw, though. Takuya's also got a big draw. Open-ended. He's being counted out now.
Okay, I call.
Being counted down. He's got a call.
I call.
Oh, Takuya's now got a headache. He's got an open-ender.
Sorry.
It's a rainbow board, too. This is like the worst setup flop for 4 players we've seen all night, guys.
7,000.
Anjo's saying it's a nice deal. Ben saying it's a setup.
Lasing.
7,000 though, that's a big bet. Kong potted it right away. And Takuya's gonna see that pot grow. Now the thing is Bob Kim gonna just call this, or is he gonna go over the top? This is probably gonna be the best hand of the night. All the time bank cards go in. He's got top 2.
Give me.
The only thing he's afraid of right now is 9-8. And he's getting everybody's time bank cards as well.
Easy for me. I don't need to think.
He's only given 3 though.
Easy for me.
You call, you close the betting, you see a turn. The only thing that you're thinking about is somebody have 9-8. Other than that, or set of 7s, a set of 10s, a set of jacks. Yeah, we put those in there as well. I mean, who pots this?
Lasing, my friend, lasing.
And if you're Bob Kim, you're thinking that maybe Kong does have 9-8.
Huh?
He's repopped it.
20,000.
What's your card?
Repopped it to 20,000.
18,000 more.
Bad news here for Kong. He's still got about over 59,000 behind. This is going to be the biggest hand of the night. I don't know if you can walk away from this if you're Kong. Now you got to think maybe your opponent does have a set. Maybe your opponent does have 9-8. It's Bob Kim. He could have anything. He potted it right away. And still got 3 callers. Or still got 2 callers. And a razor. I mean, what do you make of this? Janelle Ray Raquetan is saying it's a headache. He's absolutely right. Anjo says it's an all-in option. Kind of hard. 47,000. Kong's got 59,000 behind. He's pretty close to SPR1. Bob Kim's at SPR1. Wind obviously is, but he's still drawing. Wind can actually walk away from this despite the fact he's got 8 outs.
What happened?
Wow, this is really a setup. If you ask me, this is a headache for 4 players.
20 seconds.
Kong cannot call. He cannot fold. He can only raise. Maybe he can call. But he calls.
So, sit 9.
Wind has 8 outs. 60,000 plus in the middle.
After the flop.
Gosh, Wind is the guy who can actually still walk away. But he's also got a back door.
Wala na atrasan niya.
Needs a queen or an 8 to make a straight.
Laban na sa lahat.
And he's actually at SPR1, so if anybody can gamble away his entire stack, it's Wind. 60,000 plus in the middle. Wind wants a drink.
Thank you.
He's only got 28,000 or 25,000 behind.
Okay. I have so many time cards.
He does have so many time cards.
Okay, don't waste time. Okay, very nice.
Wow, he
That's
walked
good,
away
that's
from
good.
it. He was the
7,000
one who had
division. Oh my god.
SPR1. Takuya now. Problem back to him. He's already thrown in a time back card. He needs an ace or a 9.
Thank you. Oh,
No one's got an ace. We did not see an ace get folded. What a hand. What a hand.
Yeah.
Oh, we still got 2 community cards to go.
Everything. Hey, just take it. Just take
Takuya all in. Somebody says it's Jovan saying Takuya all in. Might be his only option. Takuya's got 72,000 behind. He has the most chips. He's getting close. 60,000. Kong's already committed. Bob Kim's already committed.
那他天顺输什么呢？他有可能输那个，他卡那要么的话，他要不黑圈有没有？
Now he's giving back the time back card. He says he really needs more time.
May money, no takot. No takot.
This is going to be a major decision here. Takuya is still drawing.
除非我也中。
I'm so happy we captured this live video.
Walang takot yung barani.
如果你有2张花，他很有可能会把这个打光了，你别看他们后手。
There's some kind of confidence being shown here. Because if somebody had 9-8, if Kong had 9-8, he wouldn't have taken that long to make a decision.
I give you 10,000. I win.
1 milli? Meron 1 milli?
I win. I give you 10,000.
Wow.
No line.
Bob Kim is already offering 10,000 to Kong rather, to walk away. He's not even talking to Takuya. He knows that Kong is the one who made a painstaking decision to make the call. And Kong is not on a draw. Bob Kim has already figured that part out. He's not even looking at Takuya. He knows Takuya is on a draw. Ace 10 would not have tanked this long. Ace Jack would have not made the flat call on the pot bet earlier.
10 seconds.
500.
Takuya can still walk away, believe it or not.
Fold.
He has opted to fold. Heads up to
Hold
the
on,
turn.
hold up.
2 pair versus 2 pair. Kong needs a 7. The deuce comes off. Kong checks. They go check, check.
You have straight? No. Super.
River card's another 10. That's a full house now to Bob
Grabe naman nilabas ni
Bob Kim has gone all in.
naman, oh.
Pocket 7, I'm sure. But I can't.
Forget 7.
Yeah.
Grabe nga naman.
Yeah, pocket 7.
Yeah.
Effective stack. Bob Kim, he's taking down
Grabe naman yung nilabas na
38,000, almost 39,000. And Kong saved a lot of money by just flat calling. And he keeps his promise.
I lost again.
He said, I'm giving you 10,000. Win or lose.
Hindi, you won.
Why you?
Kuya, you won, kuya.
I give tip 10,000, okay?
Kong very sporting of him.
Tip 10,000?
No, 10,000.
Very good. Ang galing mo talaga, kukurutin kita.
Epi, why you take
Nice hand,
me?
nice hand.
Why?
Di para sa akin, di para sa akin. Thank you talaga.
And the 2 guys drawing were so happy that they walked away. What a setup hand. Best hand we've seen.
Meron akong tonight.
Right, Jovan, Takuya is all in or fold. But at the end of the day, that was a lot of money for people who were drawing.
I cannot call.
Double belly for wind. Open-ended for Takuya.
7.
They knew they were up against made hands.
Only today.
No 10, no
They made
jack
the
at
right.
all.
Everybody made the right decision.
I
At
know
the
you
end
have
of the
two
day.
No, you know, my friend. I know you have a two-pair. I know.
And Ben, the new guy, in seat
You
one, saying,
re-raise
"What the
on
heck did I walk
ano eh,
into
When I
here?"
raised that 7, you re-raise me.
Yeah,
I know you have
when
two-pair.
you bet 7,000, over bet, right? Sorry, 6,000 pounds, 7,000, call, they have draw, so even though I'm behind,
Bigyan ko, di ba?
I have to, if they have 10 set or jack set,
Yeah.
they will be raised, so.
Like, you overbet, you cover me. I'm Jack 7.
Sorry.
Nice hand.
No. Thank you, you check for me. I'm really.
No, I'm not.
That was a gentlemanly thing to do, actually.
Yeah.
I'm not
When they
chasing-
both agreed. When
uh,
Bob Kim actually offered already, let's check it
I'm
down.
bet like
8, 9,
7,000, you re-raise me.
Yeah.
So,
I look like 8.
I'm thinking like you have a heavy card on me.
Yeah,
You
also,
overbet
yeah.
me. You overcard on me. So that's why I did not raise at all.
Yeah, at the end of the day, Kong only had 2 pair. He did not have anything close to the nuts. Nuts on that flop would have been 9-8.
Right? If we are on deep, call. If I yeah, kind of
That was a really
set
nice.
or like.
I did not read you on set. I read you
Oh,
on
we got
two-pair.
another action flop here,
I
folks.
think Jack 10. That's my.
King 10, 2 pair for Ben.
Yeah.
Wins
You
on
all-
a gut shot. Ben's already let up.
Twice.
Wins already made the call with a gut shot.
Sorry.
AK has a pair of nines with a gut shot. AK
Lucky lasing. Lucky lasing.
has to let it go.
Lucky lasing.
And it's Ruru's turn to get this double belly thing once again. He needs to figure it out.
Di kuya, 2 lang.
2,300.
Top two bottom set, liver I'm gonna.
でも明らかに
There's a bet on the call already.
2ペアもいける状況で
What if he go
Yeah,
all in the
position.
turn? What if he go all in the turn? He has so deep behind.
Let's make the call. It's not as expensive as the last
He all
one.
in on the turn,
Yeah.
it means he have 8, 9 or something like that, right?
4 diamonds.
I block the
No.
set and top set.
If I will push all in, you will call again.
But you will still
You will
call
never
and
fold.
fight,
You never
right?
fold.
I
You never
cannot fold when I bet 20.
Yeah.
Because of the pot size,
Yeah.
I cannot fold it.
It's too big the pot size.
Yeah.
So you never
Like
call.
Ruru's already
Yeah, so
checked.
like
Call
only half pot size to
Yeah.
chase. So.
You always patay me. Ace king. Jack 7, Jack 10. Yeah.
Course.
No. That's part of the game. That's part of the game. That's part of the game, my friend.
But whatever you do, I will like if you can.
No, I will not raising at all. I'm thinking about like you have 2 pairs overbet. You overcard me. And when you said check at all,
And he decides to fold.
明らかに2ペア。
No,
明らかに超えてる状況で。
Kuya, dyan ako pwesto last week. Nagpalit kayo. Very good change, Pete. Yeah. Pag isuswerte ng swerte tayo,
2万超えてるの
Tonight this has
すでに
been,
2
huh?
万4万とか言って
Thank you, Mel.
ってことは
Love you, Nel.
オッズ合っちゃってるオッズ合っちゃってる
Dahil dyan, meron kang jacket winning.
Micah
my
Serrano.
And they offered the check, and then Bob Kim went all in on the risk. And Ben Xavier is saying, shout out to Boss Darwin, to Kiko, who's also now watching.
Pero
Hindi ka, sa river.
Round twice niya siguro. Mag-round twice kami.
Pwede yun, tawagan mo siya round twice. Para
Kung
sa
tumulak ako, kuya, tatawag
Call
ako.
for
Set.
200 for
Wala kuya,
pocket
tawag
fours.
talaga ako.
Kahit mag-all-in ako, di ba?
Wala talaga, tawag talaga ako.
Ang kinakatakot ko, kuya.
Tawag talaga ako.
Kuya, natalo na ako sa turn. Ay, sa first flop. Baka sa susunod na flop, tinalo mo
Wala na
naman
kuya,
ako.
hindi ko na matatapon
Wala
kuya eh.
Wala akong
Three
papanalo.
players.
Malas talaga. Bad one talaga.
Papatay lang talaga sa akin,
Seven.
magpupulo siya eh. O straight eh, yun lang talaga
Takuya has the
papatay.
lead with pocket fours. But it's Ben who's firing.
Nakipagpalit pa ako ng upuan kay Bob.
計算者なんか6万5千ぐらい入ってませんプロポットにもで1万
Hindi naman ako losing eh. Panalo
Oo,
eh. Hindi
tama,
naman ako
tama.
losing. Pero sayang pa rin.
3は
Bet does it for Ben.
3のオールインは
Nah, maybe I will bet like 2,000 only.
自分から入れはしないです絶対降りないんだ
もちろんもちろ
If
ん
you bet the call the
If you
maybe
raise it, though.
you call yeah bet call liver maybe I shove
払います多分1枚見るために
Before the flop, right? Before the flop, maybe I can bet like 2,000.
我都不知道打还是不打。
不知道打什么。
the bet was
我
like
不想打了。
open 3 bet 1 5 1 5 call 1 5 call so
ワンチャン8 9あると思ったんですけどこっちそうかコールド目か
ワンチャン金クイーン合うかもなって思って、
はい
チョップだったら
はいはい
って思っちゃったんがピヨっちゃいまし
いやむずいっすよ自分の立場じゃ
いや
それは分か
い
る
や
very
Sayang yun eh.
hard, very hard, very hard.
Okay, bawin natin yan. Isang oras pa tayo.
400.
ビッグポットやな思って
Takuya under the gun in for 400.
Ah, wala na silbi to.
I
Going
was
with a
when you
fold,
go back
with
I
a call
was so
rather.
headache and then
Jack
coin
10
what the fuck so I threw
They're
it
in there as well with
No,
four
no
players.
time.
Trying to
So hard.
jumpstart his offense
No time.
despite being card dead.
What's your hand?
Kong getting a good price.
King queen.
Ben getting a good price.
Yeah. I need call
And wins.
prop. I need
Ah,
call.
open-ended, right?
But maybe
He's gonna fold.
to play
Yeah,
a
she
maybe
overbet.
said,
He overbets my bet. So maybe you can think like,
Flop is
what's
queen
the
9
choice?
5.
King queen on the
Open-ended
turn
for
on the
king
flop
queen.
on the
no
turn
he called
They
he
got a
called.
flush draw for both Ben and Takuya.
Son, I raised 20 he bet 7,000 call 20 call 4
anong turn kuya
Deuce.
hard na yun
Takuya comes out firing.
1475.
King queen's got the open ender. He's gonna stay.
6, 8, and 9 third.
Ben's got a flush draw and a hit. He's actually ahead.
This one raise. 5, 2.
And he believes that he's ahead. He's going to check raise this to 5,200. He's got a pair of fives.
it's mine
Yeah, that's yours, that's yours.
this is mine right
Fisher king.
Takuya's got the second nut flush draw.
Hey!
King queen's
Okay,
reloaded
this little.
already. Since earlier, of course, he's playing 100.
Maybe later need to go out.
And he's going to draw with his open-ended straight draw. So it's three of them.
Yeah, that's good.
Into this
That's
turn.
a good idea.
Of the
What happened?
five
What happened?
of hearts, it's
Huh?
now trips for
Yeah,
Ben.
why so big heart? What happened? I
Ben
just stand up,
checks.
get a drink, and then.
And they all check. River card's a 9. That's a full house for Ben. He's going to check. See if somebody's going to fire at this. Takuya's missed. Yeah, I've already told them, Ben, that suddenly the table audio went up.
10.
So Takuya's going to fire at this.
Cool.
Now the question is
Only five you raised?
Ben,
Oh my
did
gosh.
Ben fold?
No.
flash
draw.
Oh, Ben called. Full house. Yeah, because Takuya was first to show. So it was a little hesitant. Hey, Ben, how about that?
Garing.
Playing 40,000
Overhead na rin pala ako dun. Jack 10, Jack 7.
is now up, what, 20 grand already, more than 20 grand. So if Gio stuck around a little longer, he might have had this kind of fortune. That's not true, though. Yeah, hopefully they fix the audio. They had it earlier up as well. Somebody might have hit somebody, might have hit something
If you have my card, what you
in
do?
the audio area and bumped the table audio up. So
No. If
I think they're
you
going to
have my
adjust
card,
it.
what
My headphones are practically off my ears already.
You raised 20.
Under the gun.
No.
only call?
No, he don't have the awesome.
Of a pair or set. He have.
He don't have the awesome to just call.
It'll be Taku.
He just call, then
Taku's got
everybody
rockets.
inside.
Third time we've seen aces tonight.
It's okay.
Just calls the straddle.
7 fold.
30%, 40%. He have.
The Bob, I think you just get what you want.
Rose out, Kong calls.
You
The cutoff.
30,
8-5 suited.
One, these two.
Oh, he raised it from the cutoff.
Yeah, I want to make a
Yeah.
heads up, right? Yeah, it's what I want. Even I lose.
This is a case of bad timing for Kong. Taku's only got 11,400 behind. He's already reloaded.
I'm not required this. I'm
That's more dead money in there for Taku.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm thank you for it.
How about making mute?
Action now on Taku, who's got aces.
Oh, sorry. How about mute it?
It's like first I reserve the sit 6, then you ask me to change. So okay,
4, 7.
okay, why not? And then
Cat is out of the bag here for Taku. He has raised it. Limp raise to 4,700 and wind.
Only 2 people.
Now Kong got it away real quick.
And then 6, 7 behind.
Yeah, he's saying he's in on the flop. Hey, Win, it's Taku you're up against, not Takuya, not Takuya. Oh, he pump faked the call. He made the call. That's going to be it. Wind is going to check. Taku is going to shove.
Twice.
He's just calling. Go for. He's just got all in, and Taku's going to join, of course.
Up to you, brother. Up to you.
How many times?
Maybe we see this one.
Once
You
or
can
twice,
choose,
up
you
to
can
you.
choose.
Yeah, you can choose. It's okay. It's okay. Fine by me. It's okay.
Your decision, my friend.
Yes.
I'm too fat. I'm too fat.
Twice. Turn river, open.
Can you do the card first? So small this one.
So how many times?
I hit a jack. But
No, you want to open. You're the first to all in.
Okay. Pocket ace. Yes, I know. I have 10.
Run river, run twice river, turn
2
river.
cards.
Me.
Run it twice, they say.
No.
Here's the first run.
Oh,
More spades.
2 cards.
Oh, sure.
The miss.
Twice.
Ace is still taken.
Twice.
Turn king.
River
River 5. So it's a scoop. Oh, they chop it? Oh, yeah, they do.
sure about this.
That's his choice, right? Once or twice, his
Balikan,
choice.
balikan to rin.
Because I know he will go all in. He will go all in. He only has the flop na naman ako. No, I cannot do that.
Pero magka-twice kami, ang ginagawa ko doon.
Unfortunately, aces don't win all the time.
If I want to fold that, then why would I just put 4,700 inside? Just to see a jack? Jack is not enough.
Kaya pagpalit pa ng mga red dog na upuan. Init kasi doon. Dapat may pan siguro. Maliit sa baba kahit sa paa lang.
Hey guys, local time is 11:49.
Same thing. The only
What?
chance, no drinking.
Why your color is just like...
Me, always fill it up, fill it up. Don't worry.
要买保险，要买保险。
买个表给他发2次，被他赢回来条命。他 aces，
哦，
他 aces
就平了。
对，第一盘他发。
Yeah, I hope, Ben Avery, I hope we fix the audio. It's gotten down a bit. I'm not quite sure how down it is, but it has gone down a bit.
没问题，让他发2次。
平手，快
对。
5 fold. 6 and 7.
Beauty of the run twice, right?
6 8 fold. 800 fold.
Folded to Ruru in the +3. He's going to raise it up with Queen Jack offsuit. Raise to 800. Calling that there.
Wala. Nakalimutan.
Looks like we have fixed our audio situation. So
800 right?
Yeah. This one fold. 800 fold.
Ben has made the call.
6 2 3 and 4 fold.
Got the cutoff with 6-3 offsuit.
Heads up.
Bob Kim's also folded, so it is heads up to this flop of 10-10-5. Ruru's going to continue.
8 bet 900.
Ben must have had a plan with calling with 6-3. Plan is fit or fold.
浪费了。乐色图啊。
This year number one.
因为你是
This year number one.
看到公队都没办法嘞。
我刚行，如果我瞬间下午
啊
对，因为他那个打法是没有死。对，我本来是想直接下午分，但我慢
All
了。
right, so I've been advised to
我走。
adjust the mic a bit.
你要跟不上拍子，或者说那个拍子不对那啥。
对啊。
All right, we've adjusted the mic. I hope our tech team is happy with the adjustments.
We have only 40k.
may oras ang laro yun.
You don't
May
have
oras ang
fold.
laro
You
sa
only
捡到。
对，这种其实已经很好。
Off the head, number 60 now.
Nalalaro ko lagi. Para maganda yung...
And we're approaching midnight in the Philippines, by the way, 11:52 local time. For you, or for those of you who are watching, I mean, you've been great. Excuse me. You guys have been great keeping me company. For those of you who are just tuning in right now, this is Masters Poker Live. And we're around to let you know that the Masters Poker Club is open every day from 4 p.m. to 6 a.m. It's open right now. The night is still young. Come over to the Masters Poker Club in Bocobo St in Malate, Manila. Just a walking distance.
4-1. 4 na araw, 8. Panalo.
1 3
Mahigit. Kulang-kulang
4 and
siyam.
5
Walking distance from the Remedyo Circle.
6 call. 1 3
Hindi naman nila mababawi yun. Hindi naman ako, basta ako matalo ako ng dalawa.
Yeah, thank you very much for confirming that the audio is okay now, Ben Avery.
Hindi niya ako mababawi.
So let's see where the action happened. We have a raise to 300, a re-raise from Takuya, and a call from King Queen. Ben is also joining. Boy, Ben has been adventurous in his calls. He is up. Up big, actually, more than 20,000, almost 40,000. Wind also makes the call.
I saw you a 5.
Got a bunch of 5s sticking out there.
Hindi, no problem ko yan. Sige, sabihin mo siya. Sabihin mo siya.
Flop is 9, 8, 7. Gut shot for King Queen. Gut shot for Ben. Gut shot for Win. Gut shot, or open-ended actually, for Takuya. We had the best hand pre-flop. Oh, it was actually King Queen who had the best hand pre-flop.
How many players? 3?
Now to Ben, who needs a 6 to make a straight. If he hits that 6, it's going to give Takuya a better straight.
30 minutes. Wala. Talo ko
Naman tayo, pinipilit mo na nga, wala.
Talo ko ng...
Alam mo na lumaban tayo. Walang bara. Para naman tayong tanga nun.
What? 100.
What the hell's that?
That's shocking. 100. Is he trying to make this a sweeter pot?
2,000.
Win's not going to stand for that. He comes in for 2,000. Takuya makes the call as he should. And Ben.
Now I don't even know what do you have.
It's 100, man.
You have or not?
Has a couple of drinks.
Oh, it's okay. Yes.
As Mike fell apart. That's fine. They'll fix it. Oh, makes the call. Turn cards at 10. That is going to be a 1-card straight that no one's got. Takuya, though,
Always makes spicy on the turn, right?
has a pair of 10s.
What's G? You want?
Ben checks. He's very lucky that wasn't a 6. On to win now. Has only got king high. See, there's 6%, 6% for both. The only way they can win this is if Jack comes out on the river.
I don't know how to bet. Yeah, you're gonna. Oh.
There you go. That's the way you bet. Real quick.
Even though you bluff, cannot call that.
No bluff, King J again.
What?
Bluff
Don't know how to bet that.
Show.
Really don't know.
Show. One time.
If he's show, it's bluff. If he's not show, it's not bluff, right?
Later.
What time?
Good read, good read.
No money. Next time call you Mr. Bluff.
Oh, a 0-sum.
他们还出个10都不知道怎么打了，我操！
Sleeping. One shot, only one shot. Only 30 minutes to
感觉
go.
就是直接一个
Only 30
一个
minutes.
你
One shot.
顺的东西在那
One
边
shot, one shot.
要不就是我先打，要不就是我先偷，要不就是我
Oh,
先
we
有。
got 30 minutes left. Is that what
那
he's
我怎么
saying?
打完这个牌？我操！
You drink before. You drink. Eh? No drink. You drink before. Eh? No. Eh? Before? Yeah. Last week you drink.
No, I don't drink.
You huh?
No
alcohol? Yeah, you
No alcohol.
It's not. It's it next time.
Hold it to Ben.
Check Facebook.
Yeah.
Low jack.
Huh?
10-3 suited.
I give you drink.
Win's
you
got
drink.
4-3 suited in the
Next time,
hijack.
you sit here.
Last week.
Makes the raise.
No, I don't drink.
Bob
you
came on
sit
the button
here.
with
You sit
ace-5
here,
suited.
and he got your
Maybe
bluff.
C2.
Can at least make this call.
C2 1. No,
No, you sit here.
You sit here, number 1.
Yeah.
Number 1, yeah.
You know why? Remember?
Okay, check. I don't.
Because he called you with a queen 7. I remember
Queen's also made the
Time
call.
bet 500. Queen 7? You drink or not? 500. Huh? Drink? Oh, you drink. Drink? I call. Alcohol? Oh.
Before.
5 bet, 500. Oh, okay. Side bet. Okay.
And Ben's going to close the betting.
2 weeks? I think so. You drink in this streaming.
No alcohol, no drink.
Okay, 500.
Okay.
5-way.
Side bet.
And we have a flop of King, Jack, 7.
I mean.
The ace-high hands are still holding.
Because I give you. Okay.
Now to the initial raiser. Wind. Completely missed.
You were there? I see your drink or not?
Wind just outright folds it.
I knew it.
And Takuya sees, hey, no one's interested.
I just told him before.
Shot at it.
100.
Wait.
100.
100? Huh?
Yeah.
And Takuya's got to take it down.
My still bigger than mine. I have 3-4.
Can you somebody check that?
3-5.
Last
I have
streaming.
3-4.
Last streaming. A 0
Almost
stream or
same.
not? No, Tori. No, you drink.
As we move into a dealer change, we are almost at midnight Philippines, which means we could have 30 minutes left. Get confirmation of that.
You were shocked, huh? No. Because of I catch your bluff. Huh? You were shocked. You are risky. No, I don't drink.
Doon binigay pera mo.
I was sitting there. I was sitting there. I still remember. There talaga yung bakla.
Binigay niya 10,000.
He's sitting on this seat. And you sitting there.
Sinabi niya naman eh.
I was sitting next to you.
He wants, bigyan niya 10. Boundary si Epi.
You know what their regs because they talk about their seats last week.
Because you know why I remember that? No, bro. You know why I remember? Because you are not drinking. No, don't drink in your own life. You drink. You drink, okay. No, you drink. You drink also. I don't.
Got a conversation between a Korean Japanese and a Japanese player,
If somebody
Did you just drink
all
water?
speaking English and talking about drinking. In the meantime, Ben from early makes the call with Queen 8
If I
offsuit.
drink, I give 500. Oh, if I don't drink, 500. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's 4 fold.
Takuya's gonna raise it up to 800.
加油加油加油！
Fold.
为国争光！
King Queen's gonna make the call with Ace 9 suited.
看到这一桌5个日本人，我就来劲了。我说上来搞。
800, sir.
Ruru on the straddle. Joins in as well with 5-3 offsuit.
8 fold. 6-1 fold.
Ben makes the call. Got 4 players in this pot.
4 players in.
你正对面就是韩国人，然后
7-7-4.
左边这个跟你那个蓝色衣服。
That's gonna be a gut shot for Ruru.
Check. The
The guy who's got the best chance here. The ace high hands are still holding. King of diamonds on the turn.
8 check. 1 check.
And it moves Takuya now to a flush draw.
1 5.
Got the nut flush draw and got the best hand at the table right now. Fires into this. Is Ruru gonna stick around? Yes, he will. Trying to buy that 6.
一点点。
Oh, makes the raise though.
Above day to day.
4,000. A bit on the delay there, but might get it done here against Takuya.
The
Remember,
time is
Takuya is
already
deep, though.
Thinking. The time, right?
Already?
Yeah, it's almost 25 minutes.
4,000 total.
After this, we stop this one.
5 more.
So just di minum.
我跟你讲，他投是完全。我有一把牌，我在抽机的时候抽不过去，然后桌面一发出来就。
Takuya knows he's drawing.
然后我是飞嗨。
Might have stepped on trips. Might have stepped on King Queen, but he's still gonna make the call. Ruru needs a 6. Ruru does not get the 6. Takuya's ace high is gonna hold, and if Ruru hopes to win this pot of 11,000, he's got to bet something really close to it, and he is not going to do it. He checks behind. Takuya with ace high.
Maybe you win.
Yeah, he improved on the turn. Could not flush draw, made the bet. Ruru raised him, still made the call. If Ruru was going to stay with his story, he should have emptied the clip on the river, but he chose not to.
Ooh, very big pot.
It's nice.
AK showing signs of missing his bet at the moment.
不好蹲，蹲他来不打，我操。
9 fold. 1 fold.
Kong with a limp from under the gun with Jack 10. Wins got 9-8 of hearts. Very hypnotic hand for some people. So hypnotic that he raises it to 300.
What's that?
And Takuya is still stacking. Makes the call.
4 raise to 1 5. 6 5 and 6 fold. 6 7 fold.
Bob Kim picks up ace jack and he makes a 3-bet to 1500. Kong's gonna call. If Win calls, Takuya's joining.
I call you call. I call you call.
That's for for certain.
That's 1-5, right?
If you fold, I each fold. But you call, I call.
Okay. Family part.
Gamble, gamble.
Okay.
Family part. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. Nobody trusts him because.
Nobody trusts Bob Kim at this table. Bob is ace king for all clubs. Bob Kim's got top pair, jack kicker, gut shot for Kong. 9 high for Wind, and Takuya's got a flush draw. With a 5 of clubs. Bob Kim.
Original razor.
He's the original razor, that's right. He's made top pair. Still stays with 1500. Kong doesn't draw. Wind doesn't draw. Takuya, will he draw? He does. Needs a club. Turn cards is 7 of hearts.
4-5.
And now Bob Kim knows his opponent is drawing, so there he's going to show the ace.
Other one picture?
Picture.
Then ace jack then.
Picture. Club picture. Picture. Very against 4-way, huh? Against three more people.
Ilang minutes pa, kuya?
20 na lang, kuya.
Pwede mo mag-extend.
20 minutes or 25 minutes? Probably close to 25 minutes.
Huh?
Extend more better because I'm getting drunk. Good for you guys.
So far, the one who's in the red the most is King Queen, aka Kirvy. He's about 70,000 in the red.
2 raised to 400.
Yeah, Marcelino's giving a big shout out to Boss J. Boss J would be in seat 9.
If you're not raised, they're raised.
All right, got a limp, a raise, and a 3-bet from Takuya. Ruru's gonna call the 3-bet. Ruru's been bleeding chips, actually. He was at around 50,000 at one point.
I was just making look personal, you know? You know, personal. I don't bet, you don't bet. I bet you raise. Oh my god. So hard to play now. So hard to play.
Hey, you only know this is an hour later, right? When that he's been doing this to you?
Very easy coin.
Wins down to 16,500. He had about 40,000 at one point.
3 players in check blind.
Ace 8-7. 2 pair for Takuya. Top and bottom. Ruru's got top pair. And Win is about ready to leave this hand.
How much I bet then you fold?
Can I say something?
I check. I see how much you bet.
Half it.
Oh, he's got a bet.
His 3 bets
He's got 2 pairs.
2,200.
Ruru might consider 3-betting this, but he won't. He's just going to call.
Very good.
And Win is out.
Okay.
Turn card's a deuce of clubs. Ruru checks again. No threat to Takuya's 2 pair.
The 3 bet 6,000.
6,000 now. Hey, he's almost potted that. And still the call for Ruru, who's in trouble now. He needs a 10. River card's a 5.
8 check.
There's a value bet. It's a legit value bet now.
3 bet 15,000.
That's a legit value bet for 15,000. That's almost everything Ruru's got. Ruru's got over 20,000 behind.
And target.
Rosco Castro.
I have only 8. What do you have?
Pocket joker.
I have king 7 of spades.
Oh. Oh, can he fold this though?
Yeah.
That's either nuts or air on that 15,000 bet.
How much did I?
Pot? 15, this. His?
Yeah, he's at SPR1. Ruru's at SPR1.
Don't show.
Pot's more than 35,000. He's only got more than 20,000 behind.
If I fold, you're going to show me?
He won't.
No, if I fold.
I wouldn't.
We can chat the video.
You'd see it later in the stream. That's right.
You will still know the cards.
Very tough spot.
Why don't I show it? 5 seconds.
If this is value, hard. If this is bluff, very hard.
也好呗，这种抓鸡牌真的不用想了解。
Obviously, Ruru's got an ace.
Jack.
我两对，
嗯，
而且
先头roll.
我带一的两对，
And Takuya knows that he might call. Hence the 15,000 bet on the river.
翻牌就打掉了，翻牌就打掉了，
对啊，那我
根本没人接得起来。
那我丢了，因为我就是觉得没必要。
他翻前扣不是很大呀，翻前才多少？
100
Maybe.
Nagsama biyak sa.
Oh, King 7.
Pag nang mag-isip.
Ruru got most of his stack, winning kings over sevens about 2 hours ago. Came in tonight playing 40, so he's already down, almost 20. He makes this call, he'll be down 35.
有可能顺的。
Makes the call.
Oh.
6-9.
Open.
6-9. A7.
Two pairs. Yep.
Sorry.
Ruru's down to 5,600. And Takuya is bound to be the big winner tonight. He's on his way already.
Mahaba na yung pakasyon ko ngayon.
Pairs.
Why so good?
You bet you have 2 pairs, but you know what? You were just like riding here.
Ruru's reverse engineering that hand in his head.
Maybe, boss, maybe you should, like, di ba we are 15.
Ay, nako.
Try mo lang i-alok lang.
Look at AK, he's also putting the hand together in his head. That was a tough spot though for Ruru.
你本来想打A7 1500我已经打不来，我觉得底角太小了，不想看。
我忘了我什么牌了。
后面我几率是很高的，所以我就不打。
是吗？How about 6 bucks?
Ay, Kibyang.
He wants to trade.
Hold up, Yang.
Oh yeah,
Oh, me?
Good at ace under the gun.
Meron pa ba? Ilang minutes?
To raise to 400.
Okay.
Up to 3, up to
Okay.
400.
Kasi mo na.
Hindi, kala ko tapos na eh.
5, 3 raise to 1, 2.
Taku's gonna 3 bets.
Sorry.
AK's got AQ.
Jackson table.
You know, one thing about AK though, his radar is on most of the time, and he's usually right.
Ganda pa rin ang line.
The first sign of aggression on a raise and a re-raise, he lets go of ace queen. Ben makes the call just for the heck of it.
Ano pang bain pa?
7 deuce deuce.
1 sec.
With the initial raiser.
1, 2.
Taku sees 2 over cards to that board. He might float.
6, 5, 4.
Ben's out of there. Oh, hold on. Ben's still in there. Now Taku has taken the lead. But that is the 3rd heart on the board. And if Ben has a plan, this was the plan to represent a flush draw.
4,200.
Yeah, sino nga ako?
That's effectively going to take wind out of the hand.
Ramdam kita ko eh. Sabi ko,
Hindi, kala ko block.
si
But
Kuya,
Taku
sabi ko sa kanya,
does not have a redraw.
Ace ko eh. Kaso yung kicker mo
Hindi, kung ace king ako, i-re-raise ko eh.
So many things beats him from the big blind. Ben can come in with a
Why are we
deuce.
so serious? We are not
Ben
playing.
might actually
We are not
have
playing.
the flush already.
I
Might have
just
kings
saw, I
up.
just saw about space. And
No, actually, Taku's
it
got.
looks like he's-
I mean, that
he's
Taku's got
thinking.
kings up.
I bet.
No. For me, like think about what they think is like funny for me. Like I want
He's only
to
thinking
think
about,
what they
does your opponent, does my opponent have a deuce?
range.
Does he actually have the
Even
flush?
though I'm not in this spot, like I want to think. I want to go to their brain.
Oh, that's how you become professional.
No,
I
no,
know.
no,
I
I'm
got it
not
now.
professional. I'm not professional, but I just want to like check
Okay.
what they think, what they have, what they range.
Okay.
But I'm drunk.
I don't think.
I'm drunk. Me too.
Taku's only got 9,800 behind also. That's another consideration.
A drinking. Yeah, this big wing.
Ben's got full equity.
Big wing, you know.
Okay. That's what
No, just kidding. Just kidding. Huh?
Bad position.
What?
You
That's
relate
position.
like this. Right?
Maybe there is good. There is good.
Very tight. Aggressive. Very good bad position.
So,
Look at it this way. Taku can't call. He can only go all in or fold.
I'm checking message.
Still got a couple of time banks there.
friend message you. Why you did like this? Why you? You need to listen. If you want to play, come. Right? Against me?
Ben's doing his best impression of the Statue of Liberty right now. He's not moving.
Don't make it so
Dogs come in with more drinks. And why not?
No, that's fine.
What a move by
That's fine with
Ben.
me. That's fine with me. Just
Did have a plan when he came in with 6-3.
Many friends.
你要这么说我就抽出来了，我有一个很好，我就感觉你是在，我要是在抽的话，比如说我跟
He took all the information about Taku
Yeah, that's right.
and applied it all on that hand.
我要是跟我要是抽出的话，这盘还是有点机会可以抽的。
Come here.
你是小盲啊，你是那个。
3 raised to 300. 4 and 5 calls.
Why not? Takuya's been the wild man the whole night. King Queen gonna make a call.
No
8 calls.
Ruru's also in there. He's only got 5,000 something behind.
For me, really nice. No. Because I'm so lucky.
And of course, wind is priced in.
When I won or not?
Family pot.
Family pot.
Thank you.
4 players, not really a family pot.
What?
Flop is an ace, queen, 8. Ruru with the lead. This time, he really the lead. He's not outdrawn for 2 pair or anything like that.
You said I raised
Wind
your call.
donks in. So again, this is the information that he's been leading everyone to believe. That when he donks in, he's usually ahead.
Right.
Ruru is not going anywhere. Turn card to 9. Ruru's got the hand locked up. Now the question is, can Wind get him out of the hand? He'd better look over at that stack he's up against.
Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday.
Trying to put the fear of 2 pair into the mind of Ruru once again. Remember, Ruru did hold ace-10 when he ran into the ace-7 of Takuya earlier on a flop of ace-7.
10,000 and 11. Yeah, okay.
If I'm not doing very nice.
Whatever it is, he's calling. River's a deuce. Only 2,700 behind. Does Wind really want to make Ruru stick it in after he called 2 streets?
Sunday, okay. Wag lang 1 day to fix. I know you cannot be
He hasn't moved yet.
Next week, kung meron. Okay ako.
Remember, he let out on the flop, and he will be first to show.
3,000.
Bet 3,000.
He's putting Ruru all in. And Ruru called 2 streets. He's got to stick it in there.
Yankee. Yankee.
Doesn't look like Ruru's only got 2,000 though. Yeah, it looks like he's got way more than that, about 12,000.
Filipino patay lahat.
So it's a painful bet. Not really a
Palit-palit
bet that Ruru can go all in with.
Pag sa'yo naman ang tapating good.
It's just a painful bet. What beats him here? And like ace 8, ace 9, the ones that he ran into earlier. Maybe jack 10. Remember that wind let out on the flop? So he could already have something like queen 8. Did he raise it pre-flop? Yes, he did, from under the gun.
May isang time bank po eh.
Now check that. Wind actually called the raise.
Fold. Very cold. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we have 7 minutes left.
Holds it again.
Maybe you should. You should.
I'm bluffing.
Bluffing? No. No bluffing at all.
No bluff.
He was bluffing, Ruru.
Bluffing, I'm telling the truth, yes. Bluffing.
Adil.
He was.
No bluff. King high.
Okay, Jack 10. You 3-1, huh? Don't
Yeah,
forget
Wind
that.
just put the fear of 2-pair back into the mind of Ruru with that move. By leading out on the flop
Why nobody trusts me
and
now?
continuing all the way to the river.
Two teacher, bluffer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ruru doesn't have only 5,000 behind or 2,000 behind.
Learn from these two teachers.
Still a big stack of blues there, which is worth 1,000 each. Fold it to Kong. He decides to come in. It's a straddle pot. Ben has called. Win has called. Takuya is not going to call. He's going to raise King, Queen of Spades from the big blind. That is a classic squeeze.
I didn't.
Bob Kim is going to fold it.
You have to see your cards before.
Kong's been adventurous, though, with these suited connectors. Ben's going to fold.
Three different
Wind.
cards.
1-8.
It's not suited, but it's a connector.
Play different.
Second
Play different. Same. Play same. Play same. Yeah. We play same.
2,000?
No, 1-6.
Are you aggressive?
Oh, you tell you.
Sometimes aggressive.
I'm only call, my
I'm
friend.
very
I'm only call.
Okay.
1,400 more to call.
Hey, you teach open ace deuce. Yeah. You did. Yeah. It's just you did. It's very tight.
One for more.
Very
Yeah,
wide.
let's see the flop.
Did you check your car or not? Did you check your car or not?
Huh?
No talking.
They've been bullying Wind the whole night.
I translate. Oh no, just point. Translate.
Here comes Bob Kim also.
Okay, of course you need to trust your teacher, you know.
Well, that's actually a good fold. He was live, though.
Pay me back.
Queen 4 deuce. Kong's got a gut shot. Top pair king kicker now for Takuya.
Still good.
He's going to continue, and Kong's going to call at least one street now. 1,200, there's the call. Turn card's the ace of diamonds. Doesn't change anything. But now Kong might take the betting lead.
9 bet 1-5.
1,500. Callable. There's Takuya making the call. River card is the 7 of clubs. Kong has missed.
Yeah, 7 just win.
I haven't seen Kong bluff the river yet, though. This would be a first.
So you from Taipei?
I know you're calling me. That's why I bet. Bluffing.
Nothing.
You check?
No, I check.
Okay, check only.
Let's see.
Joker split. Quick.
First to show would be Takuya, and he's going to take it down.
Oh, you want...
Kong tried again. He has not bluffed the river tonight.
That's why. Sayang.
8, 7, shoot it. Speed.
Nothing.
Takuya now in 6 figures.
I call.
He's going to walk away as the big winner tonight.
I call.
I believe 8K might be the second biggest stack, or is it still Ben? I hope Ben Xavier is still watching.
Don't understand.
Ruru can't pull the trigger anymore. I think he's also, they miscounted his chips too. And Kong has not bluffed the river tonight, so he had a really good opportunity there, but he didn't. been a lot of entertaining poker here tonight, folks.
5 calls. 6, 7, 8 folds.
Just a call from Taku once again.
6, 9, raise to 500.
I believe 8-5 is one of Kong's favorite hands. Wind is on the button. He can flat this or he can 3-bet this. It's up to him. He's got ace queen offsuit.
2 folds.
Decides to flat.
4 folds. 6, 5 folds.
Surprisingly, Bob Kim letting go
Dangerous.
of king 10.
Dangerous.
Flop is 8, or make that 7, 6, 5, 2 clubs. Kong's got an open ender,
Serious?
and he's got all in. And nobody can call this.
All in?
Yeah, all in.
No, all cover.
Unless Wind is in a gambling mood for 17,000.
No, he can cover me.
No.
I know.
He said all in.
Yeah,
He
he
said
said
all
all
in.
in.
Cover all, cover all.
Yeah.
He
cover
covers
all.
everyone,
Yeah,
sir.
I know. I'm just counting how much he wins.
6, 6 folds. 6,
That's a good one. Hey, Kong was ahead.
8, 9.
Pocket
No,
eight.
pocket eight.
Pocket eight, very good. Very good.
8, 9, no.
Pocket 8s. All right, that makes sense.
Players, good luck. Thank you for.
What's that? We got about, 5 minutes left. We have a dealer change.
Pocket 8 and 8, 9 and their card.
Oh, it's different, big difference.
I have each.
This is Jen back. I mean, Jen has had a reputation of
You can be
dealing some pretty wild hands.
So I have pocket 8,
To the
then I have
owner,
runs,
right?
right?
Yes,
Like
right.
9
But
and
if
4.
you have 8, 9, you never like.
That's
beat
why I
by
call all
something.
in.
So you can bet like small and get value from the worst hand, and then you can see the turn. It's no problem. But pocket 8 still have good odds. Somebody call. If somebody
Yeah, I have
call,
open-ended,
Very
Bob.
good
Oh.
teacher.
Oh, yeah, I have it. I have open-ended.
No.
So even go in. Even go in as just like
PC.
good eyes.
PC.
Okay. Later, just like later, just talk in the club, okay?
1 hour.
Oh, in the
1
club.
hour. $100.
Some movement from AK.
$100.
And the +1 a raise. Ruru just calling now with ace queen.
Why?
Hey, thank you,
no
Ben
expensive.
Xavieri, for updating us. AK's down to 40,000. But Bob Kim is the big winner. Takuya's got 106. Bob Kim's got more. Yeah, 112.
It's short time. It's long time cannot.
Wind has opted to 3-bet with Jack 10 of hearts. AK's gonna stay. Does Ruru go all in now? That his chip stack's been updated. 12,000, that's correct. Ruru can just push this in. Doesn't matter if he's at SPR 0.5. With the way he's been playing tonight, he'd like to see all 5 cards. He's on a downward spiral ever since winning with those kings earlier. Just calls. This is pricing in Ben.
I didn't know so many people call.
4 players.
I was thinking like
Ace, 8, deuce.
heads up. Maybe heads up.
How about top pair nut flush draw for Ruru? A pair of 8s for AK though. And action has been folded to Wind,
10 minutes. Oh.
who's gonna have to check this and hope that he hits some kind of a redraw on the turn.
With ice. Okay.
Ben Xavier, you gotta work as a hand reporter for one of the organizations I work for.
Takuya, how you feel? Yeah, you're fine. Taku, how you feel?
All right, there goes. Ruru's gonna go all in after that. AK might still call though, but that's gonna be a setup because Ruru's gonna SPR 1 already right now.
Not ever. It's good today. You're not lucky, right? No hands coming.
A 5.
He'd better be looking at Ruru's and Ben's stack.
11.
This is
Not the bet of Wind. Oh, wow. Ruru is going to have to pull this right now. 13,000 in the middle, 10,000 behind.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
Got all in.
I'm not like.
Ben is going to be really tempted to make this call, but he'd be better off just walking away.
Like what I.
Unless he thinks he's up against like an ace-king that's got no redraw to a flush. But the truth is, Ruru has top pair, not flush draw. 2% chance for Ben to take this hand.
Oh, if you have four, oh, I bet, only.
No, I'm
Takuya-san style.
very tight.
No time.
Time, man.
You can only take this with running sevens or running threes.
Right? Joel, Takuya, very good. All good, very good. Achiro-san, today, very quiet. Because last time.
Makes the call.
He leave a bluff 22K, I snap for him.
Good,
Yeah, so Ben's gonna need running sevens or running threes, because if he hits a flush, he can't win.
Even go all in, cannot go heads up, you know. Now still 3 bro. Oh my god.
Wynn's got nothing.
You reached the pot, right? Huh? What you leave?
That's what I was saying. He could have just checked and then reassess on the turn.
Finally. Too much stress. Okay. Too much stress.
Top pair flush draw.
Yeah, see? I knew it. I said ace 2 spades. And set.
No.
You have outer. Runner. You have runner. Oh. 3.
Ruru's gonna need running threes or running sevens. That's not one of them. He's drawing dead. And 2 pairs gonna give Ruru some kind of a double up.
Nice hand.
Ben was playing 30 to begin the night. Still gonna be in the black, but only by 8,000. Boy, he was doing so well too.
Also a good hand before flop, diba? But you didn't. How can I call that? I bet 3,000. What you have? Stop it.
I'll see it after 30 minutes. Anyway, Win.
Because not your board.
Bawi, kuya, di ba?
Oh, you bet big like this and then you just hold it. Okay.
No bluffing.
But again,
Now we continue on. Could be our final hand or final 2 hands.
Korean and Chinese only, Filipino, Chinese, Japanese, no bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Ruru up to 37,000. Pretty good comeback. He's still down a bit, but at least he did not reload. Ben just making the call with pocket fives. Takuya's gonna repop it to 700. Bob Kim making the call with 5-4 of clubs.
10,000.
King Queen has also called with Jack 8 of hearts. Ben, well, well set mine. He missed the set. Jack 10-3. It's King Queen who's picked up the lead, although Takuya's got a gut shot. King Queen now with a pair of jacks, top pair 8 kicker. Let's see if the check raise comes now or later from King Queen.
I tried to bluff, but I can't do it.
Just calls. Ben is still in there looking for that set. Turn card's an ace. It's going to slow both players down.
It's okay.
Or all 3 players for that matter. Hold on. Ben is improvising again.
Bob call. Bob kill. Cook.
What Yeah.
Bob kill me. Kuya, kill me.
Sorry, Kuya.
No, Kuya, that's fine.
Sorry.
Gang, Kuya. Gang.
Sorry. Next time you beat me, it's okay.
No.
Takuya's got a gut shot. I'm not quite sure he should be calling this.
As long we have shot here.
Yes.
Come on.
Thank you.
You.
Good fold. King Queen is probably the one who's still going to call this. Pre-flop action, Ben did not raise. He just came along for the ride. And there it is.
Sweet one.
Yeah, really bad card for King Queen of a 5 came on the river though. It is not. It is the deuce of clubs. King Queen wants to take this to showdown, and Ben knows he can't win a showdown with this kind of a board. So he continues to represent the ace with a bet of 4,000.
Because I'm weak, so I change.
Bob.
What a call by King Queen.
We have off live. You want to increase?
What a call.
Again?
Finally, somebody caught Ben.
No, that's fine. Then I'm just asking.
And there's a fist pump coming from King Queen. What a call.